Yeah, fuck it.
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode fucking 36, yeah? 36, right?
36.
36.
36
Yeah,
it is.
All right. Here we go.
Well, we're not that talented, so we know we have some special guests.
Oh, yeah.
But first, we got some announcements. If you want to be on the show, hit us up.
Send some feet pictures along with
Feet
it.
pics.
Please.
It'll get you moved to the top of the list. We promise.
What,
It's already a good time.
what else do we...
You
got
don't want to know what
anybody-
we had to do.
Announcements, anybody? No?
Awful thing.
I don't have anything.
All right, right into local shows. It's the end of the month, so I only got a couple. November 23rd at Temple Live, Wichita, CROWBAR. December 6th at Beer City here in Oklahoma City. Black Flag and the Queers. If you like punk rock, you should get in there. And December 7th at 89th, MUGSHOT, Reckoning, Primal Hominid, and False Idol. I believe that's all four of them.
I believe that's the set. Yeah.
You guys have any
It
shows
is.
coming up?
Yeah, sick.
We took some time off right now. We are doing it to right. We got two more songs. We're already
Hell yeah.
getting it in. One of them's already musically.
I looked at y'all's
Getting there.
release times. It's really impressive. Y'all seem to fucking pump it out pretty consistently.
Talking
I've
about
done
trying
this for
to.
23 years. And
speaking
this
of-
band has done nothing what anything in the past has been like.
Hell yeah. Well, speaking of y'all, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience real quick?
Well, I'm Jeffrey,
Jeff
the vocalist of In Ruins.
Hell yeah.
We got Trevor, guitarist, bassist, mixer, producer, recorder,
Sick.
Violiner.
Local Rick Rubin.
Hell yeah.
graphic designer.
The real deal.
We
you
didn't go
guys-
in all. Okay, well, marketing here. We're
yeah.
So you guys are currently recording right now? You're currently in the
Yes.
studio and you do it all
Yes.
yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
Out of my
Impressive.
house.
Hell
Very
yeah.
impressive.
Do you guys have a room kind of like ours? Or you got kind of a...
Yes.
We do. I've got my PC set up with. I mean, it's nice using this thing that I could do. My Cortex just do whatever I want with it,
Yeah.
and then we're recording vocals off it. The only thing we don't do in house with me is drums.
Okay.
So we've got our new drummer Adam records on his end, and then I just kind of mix everything in. It might be a little bit different now that we've gotten Adam and switching stuff up, but
Oh,
for
it will be.
the most part, it's just I start the song and throw like scratch drums in there, and then we just work off of it.
Hell
They'll
yeah.
have little drum loop and shit.
Well, I mean, I'll go through it like I've gotten it. I'll custom do the drums,
Like on a little beat pad or some
knowing
shit,
that it's
yeah.
gonna change, but just to help me keep the song going, right
Yeah.
and stuff. But
For sure. Yeah, it definitely helps with technical riffs to have that bass right in the back. It really kind of brings you back to it. Yeah.
Keep you in the mood, baby.
Fucking hell. Let me look at my questions here. I wrote some questions for you. So when did you guys start?
Hey,
What happened?
we're gonna do our Bobby segment.
Oh, yeah. Call him.
3,
Yeah,
2,
that's an announcement here. Yeah.
yeah,
tag team.
synchronized
We
decibels.
Eiffel towered those beers.
Spit roasting
Let's
this
give
mic.
Bobby a call.
First
Some
dual
of the
crack.
Devil's Lube.
Look at Bobby on the line for Bobby's tips. Bobby's the lead guitarist for our buddies up in Wichita in a band called ENTROPIC. We just saw them last weekend,
I
and it
definitely
was
forgot
How
to
was
text
that?
him.
fucking badass, dude.
Who did we
It
play
was
with?
so
It
sick.
wasn't Entropic that played it.
They
The
haven't played in
venue.
OKC yet.
Oh, we
No.
played some, with some band in Wichita down here, and they were cool. I don't think it was them.
Hey, Bobby.
What up?
I forgot to give you a heads up, but we're fucking live, son.
Oh, here, hold on. Let me
Are
get
you
my-
good?
He's like, I'm pooping. Hold on here.
Taking
Turn
a
off
shit.
Pornhub. Oh, wait, Pornhub's gone now.
Damn. You're right.
Apparently.
I give you a
I
second,
never
man.
watched Pornhub. Are you kidding me? We go harder than that.
My bad. You ready to go live?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, buddy. You're on the mic.
What's
Bobby?
up, y'all?
What's up?
What's going on? You're in the room with In Ruins from Oklahoma City.
Fuck yeah, I checked you guys' shit out today.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, man.
I liked it. I subscribed on the YouTube music.
Nice. Nice.
yeah.
That's the platform I like to use.
Really?
You know?
Fuck yes. Got the
But-
approval from the Bobby.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fucking. It's
my
a good
nipple
day
hurt.
for music.
Yeah, absolutely, man. They got some really fucking heavy shit going on over there.
Oh yeah, shout out to you, Brain, for fucking pointing in my direction. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Bobby. Hey, you point everything our direction, so I'll give you a couple here and there, huh?
Fair enough.
All right, man.
All right.
What do we got listed for today for the Bobby's picks?
Dude, first and foremost, my homie's band, Soprogynous,
Soprogynist.
released a collection album of a lot of their demos, and I think some previously unreleased and some re-recorded stuff.
No shit.
Primitive Torture Methods.
Primitive torture methods.
I think that's what it's called. Oh, God damn it.
Where did it release on?
Everything. Yeah, Primitive Torture Methods through CDN Records.
Nice.
Okay.
It's awesome. I listened to it at work today. It's grindy, gore grind, blasty, fucking awesomeness.
Sick, man. Okay, we'll give it a listen. We'll throw it on your list.
Hell yeah. And then the other one I got for you today, band called Dawn of Demise.
Dawn of Demise?
Yes, the album is Intent to Kill.
Okay.
Gotta be one of the heaviest fucking things I've ever ran across.
Oh, really?
It's fucking brutal, man.
Have you listened to
Good
it?
tugs,
No.
Oh, okay.
chainsaw sound, good leads,
No shit.
fucking across the board excellent.
God dang, Bobby. All right, buddy. Well, you're fucking on it every week. God dang, dude. Bringing heat today. Got a local band with him on that one.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Dude,
Wichita.
and Sopranos,
Oh,
check
yes.
out their other shit
Good
too,
music.
dude. They fucking slap.
Are they out of they're out of Wichita, yeah?
Yeah.
Sick, man. God. Love to hear it. Love to hear the local bands.
Oh yeah, dude. I gotta give it a little love, man. Come on now.
Absolutely. Repping real well.
Yeah, you guys know how we go in Wichita now, so
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that on air this episode. Yeah, for sure. All right, Bobby. Appreciate your tips.
no problem, boys. Y'all have a nice evening.
Y'all be easy.
Sir.
See ya. We'll drink one for you, dude.
Appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Later.
For those listening, you can find Bobby's tips as a playlist on Spotify. We add every album he recommends.
Absolutely.
It's very interesting. Check
Good
it
stuff.
out.
He's got a lot of wide variety of metal taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sexy
very
also
band
participating in that.
honestly.
Absolutely, dude. It's a good list anymore.
He
It's
knows
getting
all
fucking
like
wild.
the underground stuff too, like stuff that you can't really just Google and find.
Right.
You know.
Just stumble across.
Yeah,
for real.
he's good at that, man. Anyway, where were we? Questions?
You
I
asked
kind
your
of
first
plowed
question.
through
Sorry.
and just ignored the entire show.
You asked your first question.
Oh yeah, when did you guys start? Like, what's been the history of you guys?
What was
We
our first show,
started not this
February?
live. So our first live show was February of this year. Before that was the August of last year. Well, July, the end of July, we all started, hanging out, and
It was
then
later than that, no?
we started writing music in August, late September.
We're 1 year old.
Yeah,
Oh my
a
goodness.
little bit over 1 year.
A whole year.
So you guys did your
That's-
first live show in February?
February.
Yep, and then
Oh
our
my
first
God.
tour was in
Ponca City, baby.
Ponca City. Hey, it was good
Ooh.
times. It was good times. Yeah,
We-
people caught me singing there too. I actually sing too, but you won't.
They got a cool venue down there.
It's big. It's nice.
It was cool. It was an axe throwing pool hall bar. We didn't get to throw axes, but it was pretty cool. I had
stayed
no
until
expectation. I
closing.
had never played a show prior to that day.
Oh,
So I'm
no
just
shit.
like, whatever.
And I
That's
was
a real
sick.
chill place
you know.
to start, though. I mean,
It was cool.
fuck,
It was
yeah.
cool.
It was good
Everybody
to
was
start.
kind of spread out. Was the only thing that sucked. There was a decent amount of people there. Everybody was just spread out because they had a bunch of tables and like pool tables and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So I missed the like up close experience
Yeah,
for my first
yeah.
one. But then every time we played 89th, that's always refreshing.
Oh yeah, 89th is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, people
Man.
touching, grabbing.
That's
grabbing your
crazy. You guys
phones.
had your first live show in February. We actually had our first podcast in February.
There we go.
See?
Right when we
Something
started.
in the air.
Yeah,
It's wild.
fucking badass.
OKC
Good
on the up
things.
and coming, dude.
So you guys are 1 year old.
Yes.
You've been writing music since you said
Last August.
Last August, and you're in the studio right now doing some recording. Isn't it fucking awesome that you can just do that by yourself now?
I tell
Well,
you,
that's
I've
what-
had to.
He's old,
I'm old. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
old.
I'm in my mid 30s here, so I'm old compared to.
and I'm just
mid-20s.
like, let's just do it digital.
And you're like, what?
Oh, I love it. I don't fight any. I'm always. I mean, I own a business and everything. I'm gonna go with the flow.
Dropbox
Just
now
go.
and just.
Oh, it's so
don't
much
have- but
easier.
Most of our writing is just it starts with me, but then I kick it out to everybody, then we tweak it instead of. I mean,
all
I
just come in
can't
the
write on
studio
the
and-
spot worth of shit. We tried that in August, and it was. I'm like,
He
guys,
was
I
a
don't,
deer
I
in
don't
the
know what the hell's
headlights.
going on.
We holding his guitar, and I'm over there getting a video, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Don't
It was
film
not
this.
a good time. So I'm like, let me go home and figure this out. Then it worked out.
He figured
But
it out real quick. He went home and he's like, "Hey, I got something for you boys," and it was there. Like,
Yeah.
first
It's
song was
just
quick.
easier.
I get that. There's no pressure. You can sit there and dan.
Well, it's like the
okay, that
first
kinda-
100 things sound like shit, and then can we say shit? Can we say whatever we want?
Oh, you can say whatever the
Say
fuck you
literally
want.
anything
It sounds
you
like fucking shit, and then you
We're
then
pausing
I'm
the
like, all right, that
show.
sounds okay. Get the fuck cut it out, cut it out. No,
We play guitar. We do not
podcast,
use curse words.
it was really just not up to standards.
There we go.
This is an evangelical show, god damn it.
Fucking Christian, goddamn it.
But hey guys, I'm gonna go write, and about a week later, he'd be like, "Hey, listen to this." And every time I'm like,
I
"I
mean,
want to
that's
critique
all-
something, I want to," but it's like, it's what the hell I want.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, dude.
Every time
They're
I'm
easy
like,
to
"Man,
please. That's what is all my Dropbox is just drafts of stuff, demo folders, and then
Hell
we kind
yeah,
of just work
dude.
off
Wow.
that.
Wow.
It's like that's all I know. This is the first band I've been in, so
Yeah.
Really?
Oh no, it's
Like,
never
it's
like
just-
that's like pulling teeth and nails. You're doing it fucking live in a practice room, and you're sitting there for hours and hours. We do not do that. I write my song, I'll put it on headphones, and I'll go to my bedroom, either pop a cold one or I do dabs. So I'll do a dab, and man, it's usually like clockwork, 35 minutes, it's done, and we just all meet together in his studio, and
Wow.
it's
So I got a
recorded.
question about that actually, and we talked about this on the show before, but if you like, let's just say you go home, you go to your room with the intention of writing, does it work? Or sometimes do you just wake up in the middle of the night and you got it?
So when I wake up in the middle of the night, I have the notes on my phone now, but it used to be a pen pad. You get up, you just put your little notes down, something to you jog your memory, and then when I'm writing, I'll go back and look at everything and be like, "Ooh, I like that. That was a good one."
Piece it all back. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
voice memos and notes tab.
What was that fucking movie? Shutter Island. Was it Shutter Island where the guy got the tattoos on
Memento.
his... Memento, yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is. He got the tattoos to remind him who the fuck he was, and he had to go on this little fucking excursion every day, and then it all comes back, and then he goes to sleep, and it fucking happens again.
That was me, a decade ago when I wrote music, but now you got your phone. That's all. I love it. The digital thing that we do, it's minimal when we get on stage. Like we got a traveling box, and we plug it in to the wall. We plug it in to the sound guy, give it to him, and it's done.
It's over.
It's over.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you guys sounded really good.
really
We did you come to that show?
Yeah, I was there. I got a video of him fucking flying
Oh,
around, dude.
Monkey Man Jeff.
We got some questions for you for sure, but we can save that for later.
For real.
So, we showed up. You guys sounded fucking amazing.
Thank you.
What are you the sound box you're talking about? Is that what's playing those synth backing tracks?
Yeah,
You
we've got bass, rhythm guitar, all of our backing tracks, 808s essentially is all coming out of one channel
yeah.
that I've mixed over our shows. That we had one where it was people ended up liking it because it was just gnarly, just 808s and bass.
It was dropping
way
hot.
too much. Everyone's like the fucking windows were like shaking. I'm like, we should probably crank that down a bit, but. It's nice to have more control over, like with the sound engineer to adjust all that. Where
Yeah.
really it's in our hands, which is good until something goes wrong, and then you can only fix it after a song.
Well, I assume the speaker
But-
setup in the venue would affect like that as well.
Major.
That too. That's why I've got so
Major.
many filters and stuff to like dummy proof everything on there because
Yeah.
so like the first couple, I don't think they sounded bad. But
It didn't sound
our
bad, but
very
it-
first one in Ponca City. We were a 3-piece that day. We are always a 3-piece, but there was like no backing track coming through, so we had to kind of knock the kinks out with that
send
and
it
figuring
over.
out how it. But
So do you guys just like tell the guy to press the play button
No.
and then you just run your whole set?
We do it. We leave it out. We have the laptop next to
we've
the
got
drummer.
we've got a click track going in our in ears, and then we just hit spacebar once, and that's it.
It's all self-contained into a box. We open it up, put the laptop on top of the box. We plug that
fuck.
into it, give the XLR out, get the power into the wall, and literally it's done. All the worst thing we got to do is like, hey, bro, because we like to do sound check and we do it quick. I'll go out to the crowd and I'll take out my in-ears because that's another thing we got to talk about is the in-ears I love now. But
Yeah.
take out the in-ears and me and him will kind of direct each other. and do it that way real fast. We've learned to do that.
So it's awesome. It's like playing like to the radio when you were a kid, pretty much. You just fucking fire that bitch up, and then you fucking rock out in front of everybody.
Don't mess up. It's all on click track. You got it in your ear. Just click track and go.
Fuck, that's smart. I wanted to ask because, especially like listening to your music yesterday and today, there's, I mean, when you go see you guys live, it's 3 of you. There's a guitarist, there's a vocalist, there's a drummer. Where are all these other fucking sounds coming from?
I was confused. I was really confused. I was like, how the fuck where's all this shit coming from, dude?
It was fighting tooth and nail to get it to sound right, but I mean, it was first 2 shows. It caught right on, but
hell yeah.
Back in the day, that was kind of frowned upon, having, no bassist sitting next to you, and then you have it on the backing. But man, financially, emotionally, traveling,
everything's a 2-to-1 vote, so it's just so
we
much
try to
easier
keep it
for
odds.
people.
Yeah,
Weird.
Yeah, we
2 to 1, huh?
We feel that.
Yeah, we like 3s.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on.
Are you the 1 or are you with the 2 usually?
No comment.
I feel you.
That's funny.
So you started a year ago. One of my questions was who did the synth stuff. I'm assuming there's a keyboard somewhere. Do you play
That is all off. So I do every backing track aspect is just ran through my end on not even a MIDI controller. I just click into it I'm running everything out of Reaper. So I just do everything. I start with I think Reminiscence is the only one that I started with the backing track. Everything else I just layer into it. But even like bass I record beforehand, and then it just all runs off of one channel, so that it sounds complete when we're playing live, it sounds the same.
So
as
do you have
record.
to input the sound into the PC? Do you have like a keyboard and a bass?
No, well, a bass, but
You have a bass
just there's essentially a keyboard that pops up on my computer, and I just have to analog click everything in.
The hard and
Which
painful
sounds,
way.
I'm probably describing it really bad, but it's actually awesome.
No, I've
because
seen
it's perfectly lined up.
I've seen the videos on YouTube of guys like trying to speed run Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
They do it in like 28 seconds.
Yeah.
They're like, tick, 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 and they just build everything right on screen.
I would have liked to get like a MIDI pad or something like that for even clicking drums in. But once you do, like the first song that I retracked, I did essentially electric drums. I bought like the Austin Archie pack off, forgot what brand it was. I should remember, but it was good.
It's good.
But
Well, if they're not paying you don't got to say
they're
it.
not paying me anything yet, but I'm open to it.
Yeah.
But the first song I redid with those drums, it took so fucking long. It was stupid. And now if I put in drums in there, it only takes me a couple minutes because I've got the system figured out. But
Yeah.
everything from choir to strings to keyboards and all that stuff. We did that Heretic cover, and I just redid all of the backing track for that, and it just runs all out so it sounds the same if we're playing live or on the recording.
Oh, shit. How long did it take you to figure all that out? And how painful
I've
was
been
it?
doing it I've been using Reaper for a while, and then it's even using like guitar plugins for the last 4 years or so. I had a decent understanding of everything. The whole MIDI aspect to it was pretty new, but it wasn't that hard to figure out. It was more just the time of figuring out, because you're looking at a keyboard and have to figure out how you get drums out of that.
Yeah.
So it's really just figuring out where I kept kicking on a cymbal when I wanted a kick drum. So once you figure that shit out, then it's not bad.
So
just
this is your
time-consuming.
first band, though?
Yeah.
I say it every time we're on stage. I mean, well, now that we're a year old, I
We're
can
just
stop.
winging it.
Wait, so how long have you been playing music? Because I've listened to the solos and you know how to produce music. Like, where did it start for you?
I technically started playing when I was probably 5 or 6. I was little. And then I played till I was about 11 or 12. Right when I got like my first full-size guitar that my dad bought me, I like stopped playing, so that wasn't cool. But
I've been off and on for years. That's why
I didn't play until I was almost 22 when I picked the guitar back up again. So it was a good about 10 years that I just didn't play and had to relearn everything again. So the long answer is that. The short
That's
answer,
exactly bad.
really, the last 4 years I've been playing. When I picked it up again, it was like learning. I had to learn how to hold a pick. I still hold a pick like a fucking idiot. But
Did you just say you've only been playing 4 years?
Back at it.
Oh, I mean, I had to relearn everything.
Since
I
a wee
couldn't
little
play
baby.
anything. Like my dad grew up playing and taught my brother and I when we were little, and then I forgot all that shit and had to relearn everything. So I started playing Avenged Sevenfold songs on the first 6-string that I bought.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beast in the Heart, that was the first. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. So I just brute forced my way through it. I'm like, well, if I could play Sinister Gates, then I could play whatever. So just the last 4 years is really, I had to relearn everything and learn how to play again.
That's crazy.
4 years, dude. I got a lot of work to do. Jesus Christ.
You just wing it.
So Jeff, when did you start doing vocals, man?
So my story is I was a guitarist doing the same thing as a young. You know,
Oh, you're a guitarist?
that's what I started doing. And I can't. Like, give me acoustic and stuff. I do the finger picking. I play a lot of. I don't listen to just metal. I listen to everything.
Actually, we were listening to funk all day today.
Oh,
Actually,
love
yeah.
it. I mean, everything from ska to funk. You know, you're saying reggae to that area to Beethoven. You know, Mozart just dropped a new single last month. You know, something like that. Yeah, they found some paper.
I saw that. No, I saw that. I saw that. I thought it was a
From
fucking
the
joke,
grave.
and it
No,
was
no,
actually a
from
It's
thing.
the
legato.
grave.
I swear to God. So I'm that guy who knows about anything like that. No, I even listen to Jelly Roll and like
Well, I mean,
country
who doesn't?
rap,
He's
Yellow
literally
Wolf.
on every radio station
Right.
now. You can't get away
I
from
don't
that
listen to
guy.
that. Yeah, no, you can't. I mean, I went to Colorado and saw him, Yellow Wolf, and that was
Dude,
pretty
that's my
fun.
favorite rapper,
sick.
dude.
I love
Yo,
it.
dude, Yellow Wolf's my favorite. You don't get me started on Yellow Wolf,
Oh
dude.
my fucking God, dude.
I remember we
The
just had
Catfish
fucking-
Billy.
Oh, dude.
Billy Crystal.
Oh, we didn't get, dude. I'm telling you
Oh,
that.
my
That's
God.
where I got some of my flows, and you know, some of you listen to like you'll catch the between this.
The chops.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait a second, this son of a bitch.
The triplets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow. Yeah, I love
You,
that. a
you
lot.
go from 4/4 to 3/4 right in the right.
Or when
in
this guy
between.
tries to tell you to do something crazy, he's like, "Here, I want you to go off on this downbeat and come up over here." And I'm like, "Okay, that's against everything."
Yes, on the
Every
E
time.
and the 2 and the and he's like, nah, what do you mean by that?
You really want me to do this, and then remember this, and then have a click track in my ear live while you know, like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh man.
So, but to have this guy come in and do that is an inspiration because, like I said, I started with guitar, and then I picked up bass because we could never find a bassist in Oklahoma back in the day. You know, 2005. You know, it was hard to find a bassist, so I did that, and then I started doing backing vocals because I didn't like to be the guy who was standing in the back. So then I started doing backing vocals with it, and they literally, after 2 weeks of that, handed me the microphone, gave the bass to the vocalist, and said, "You figure that out. You're the vocalist." And
Whoa.
I've been a vocalist ever since.
For the record, I was 7 in 2005.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
We're the
Oh,
same age.
Jesus.
I was 3. So
Baby boys in here. Jesus.
I'm not.
We
gonna
don't let
say
him
it.
forget that he's the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, but but 2 years. I'm 2 years, maybe 3 years
Adam-
older than Adam.
yeah.
No, he's 34, 35. You know, so I'm 37.
Adam wanted to make it today. He is in Gore.
Gore, Oklahoma. He's about two.
He's a
and half,
ways
3
away.
hours
that's fucking metal. Hell yeah. I didn't know we had a door. I knew we had Slaughterville, but
Yes. Yes. So
Gore.
we do everything remotely for that reason. I mean, he can be hours away, and then
Yeah.
You are not the first band that we know that does that.
True.
Actually, Entropic is remote now.
that's
Yeah,
it.
their drummer specifically.
It might be easier, you know, because like we can all hang out. We don't get like arguments or nothing, honestly. But maybe it's because we're not always around each other or something. And then
a
we go
valid
on tour.
point.
We went on tour and didn't skip a beat. He got pooped on by a chicken in a tree.
I did happen.
Dude, what's
That
up with
did happen.
shit in the studio, dude? Dude, this fucking project
scat-
tracks shit.
I was looking at goats. It was the first venue we went to was fucking sick.
That's pretty heavy
And there
metal.
was goats everywhere. They had the goats with like the bent up horns. I'm like, this just seems
Totally,
right.
dude.
Like this is where we should be. So I'm fucking with the goats, and I have never in my life seen a goddamn chicken in a tree.
I didn't know they could get that high.
Me too. And I felt something bop off my head, and I Google.
Immediately we Googled
I
this, like,
Googled do chicken shit pellets, and that stupid ass AI search goes nah. And then we go
it was.
inside, and he's like, "You've got shit on your shoulder." I forgot my shoes. I went and bought a new pair of Timbs. I was feeling real
Brand
good
new
about
Timberlands.
myself.
Brand new Tim's
New
Brand,
Timbs.
I'm talking worn for
Suede.
7 minutes.
with the tag on it still.
Tag might have still been on it. And there's
dude.
poopy diaper on my shoe. And I'm like, fuck this chicken. We got B-dubs the next day. That felt good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I think the
Apparently
goat
it's
was
Yeah, we
the
ate
giveaway.
chicken to murder chickens in this. You know,
So you
name of
started your
that.
first tour.
Got the revenge.
We did.
You got shit on.
I got shit on.
We got to see the ocean.
Yeah.
I think the goat was a
we
lure
went
that
up
was
there
trying to get
to,
you in so the
Corpus
chicken
Christi.
could drop on you. I think it was
Oh,
coordinated.
you joined your
Something
first
like that,
band,
yeah.
started your first tour, and then got shit on by a chicken. Probably your first time, unless you hang out with a lot of chickens. I
I
don't know.
can't say I've been shit
chicken
on by
fucker.
chicken.
I've been shit on by a chicken or two.
Okay. Apparently it's good luck. Everybody says good luck. I'm like, I don't feel too lucky.
They don't look
No, it's
like
like-
they really try to shit though, so you can't really. It kind of seems like it just falls out of their ass. Really, like they don't they don't grunt.
I
It's just
mean,
kind of.
I guess.
Hey, that's good luck. You
seem
want to talk about?
targeted.
We hit a good sound man every show in Texas and
That
did
was
not have
true.
a problem. I'd say that was good luck.
That was true.
Other than that bartender pulling his little pee out like 9 times, and
What the fuck?
oh, that was the thing.
Yeah. So tell us about the tour.
That was the
And the
highlight,
PP
yeah.
man.
No, okay. So that guy, I'm not gonna lie. Me.
Did he
and
have a
Adam-
trench coat on?
No, he was.
Damn,
a
that's too
bald
classic.
little South Side fella.
Just a fella
He went hard.
That's
He-
wild.
pulling out his.
He was like, "Oh,
pecker.
you got your PP pierced?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Me too." And then there it was, and I was
Sent
like,
it.
"Oh,
God,
He
dude.
full sent
That-
I
it.
mean, we've all thought about it, but come on, man. You know,
oh yeah, no, you do it. You can just gauge it to a 0 and talk about it.
a
It's
little
cool.
modesty.
No,
That's
not in my book.
That's
So he
nuts,
pulled his
dude.
dick out,
So
and
funny.
then you played some metal.
Oh, it got worse than that through the night, but we're gonna leave that at that.
Did he
it got
helicopter
worse.
it at all? Was there a little helicopter action?
That dude
or
could
was
not
it just
helicopter.
kind of?
No, dude, it was the old Mason chain. There's weight on the end of it now. You know?
Yeah.
It was, the visual will never go away, but I won't disturb you with that.
They call it the Morning Star.
Just a little. Check this out.
He could beat it. He could beat a knight to death with it.
What's the official name for those? It's like a Saint something or a
The Prince Albert.
Jousting?
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert. Prince
Yeah.
Albert. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I don't know why. I mean, okay, so why they did it? Because I looked it up before I got mine, and what it is supposedly they tied a string to the piercing,
Right.
And they would tie it up because with the pants that they wore, it was didn't want to have a sagging dingling because it was.
Wait, hold up. Who are these people that are tying their
The-
weird
you
stuff?
say
people.
they like we know.
These are people like 1600.
hear ye,
like,
hear ye
Do you?
people.
I'll pull up. I can pull up on my phone.
No,
the
that's
same
okay.
stuff.
I don't
Give
know.
it a Google, brain. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Oh.
Who
Look
tied
at
their
the
PP
origins
piercings?
of PP piercings.
I know there are
Prince
African
Albert.
tribes where they like put heavy ones on there to like weigh it down and make it kind of.
That's
sway.
me. You know, it's an optical illusion.
Or
It
the
works.
boot-
Put a little weight on it. Like,
Nice. Or the Buddhists that just get their nuts kicked in.
What's
and they
Oh
can
my
handle
God,
it.
he was on the money.
I'm not lying, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The most popular story of how the Prince Albert attained its name involves
Popular.
tight-fitting trousers. We need a bigger TV, which were fashionable during that era.
can't read any of
Prince Albert was reported to have, I love this word, the penile piercing.
That's the medical term.
Fucking child. In order
It's all
to
medical.
hang his penis to one side of his trousers, as this was more aesthetically pleasing.
Okay.
Oh, dude, so he's just stretching it
I'm
out.
telling you, I'm not lying. No, you
24/7.
stretch it to the side right here, so then it wouldn't be like hanging because apparently that was like not disgraceful, but distasteful.
Yeah, you
Whereas
don't-
nowadays we wearing the gray sweatpants and we trying. Us boys are like, hey,
it's intentional.
you need to
don't
go left
wanna-
or right.
You don't want to look like the David statue. You want to look
What's
Small brain, big
like
pee-pee.
the-
what's
Nowadays,
the pain
that's
scale
what's
on
in.
that compared to other piercings?
Not bad, but the blood was. I
Trying to make you a little woozy.
God damn, you're making my hands sweat right now, dude.
I got home. Okay, so they put a rubber glove on and they just slide it over, so I didn't think anything of it. Like,
Probably got blood
Wait,
on
they
it.
slide what? What are you talking about?
like a latex glove. They just put that right on over after you get your
Okay.
pee-pee piercing.
I don't
in
know why
case
I'm
it-
asking so many
That thing was
questions about
full.
this.
I'm
And I didn't
very
expect
curious.
that.
Wait, so they pretty much put like a condom on your wiener and you filled the condom out?
I
with
filled
blood?
it, and I had no clue until I was in my bathroom, and I've never. I mean,
That'd be
faces
so
of death,
shitty if you're just
everything. You're
driving
good.
your car and it just pops and
But
just
when you see that
penis
much blood coming out of
everywhere.
your own self, particularly right there,
Yeah.
Where blood should
I'm not gonna
be.
lie. I had to sit down, and I was like, "Whoa,
Concerning?
What is going on?" So I called up my buddy because the guy who did it, I've known for.
They should
long
knew the
time.
guy. You trust him. With your jewels.
I felt like I had to take him out to dinner afterwards, and then
Smoke a cigarette.
It's real
Fuck.
intimate. Huh?
is it as good for you as it was for me?
So, when did you get your wiener pierced, Trevor?
TBD. TBD.
You have to do it if you want to stay in the band.
That's okay.
I think he
Instrumental, going digital. I think I can make
he's
that
got
swing
it.
before I get my dick pierced.
So next subject.
Yeah, I think
We
we're
found
out
out
on
I was
that.
not lying, so we can go on
I
from
think
that.
we're out on that.
I had
yeah.
to know. I had to know, man.
Well, the tour sounded like
So
a
it wasn't
fucking
bad.
blast. I saw a bunch of pictures from it. I've seen Brimborn a couple times. We really like
Amazing.
those people. They're fucking, they destroy.
Brimborn's fucking awesome. Oceans, but I mean,
Dude, both
we had,
great people.
Yeah,
just
we had it
personally
planned
great
for so
people.
long, but everybody was sick as fuck. They let us use their kind of shared trailer for one of our stage risers and everything.
I was wondering
Our
who
jump
those
boxes,
were
yeah.
because some people just pull up with like 4 cars, like 4 Honda Civics, and they're packing deer out, and then somebody's got a fucking trailer. So
That's what because we planned on. I just drove my car, and then we had Adam, our drummer's truck, but we didn't think the big ass black boxes that we step on. So I was able to grab one of them. But
You wanted it bigger.
I mean, we were about to go get. We were about to have you come pick that big. What the fuck did you say?
Said you wanted the box bigger, the big black box.
Well, yeah, but
mean,
we'll
yeah.
get to that. That was I custom ordered mine. Okay.
We did not think about this prior to traveling.
We were gonna have you. I'm trying to compliment Jordan here. And you're cutting me off. We had we were gonna send you back to come pick up the box, and then Jordan said, "What the fuck are you doing? Put it in the trailer."
Yeah, he called me and he was like, "So you
Everybody
really
was
want
cool
to
as
take that
fuck.
box?" And I was like, "No,
Good music,
dude.
good people. Cliche, but it was fucking cool.
That was good." We went scooter ganging right next to the ocean in Corpus Christi, and
that's sweet.
It's empty.
This isn't a pillow. Well, it looked like a fucking blast.
Thor, come here.
We did a Halloween show the last day. You were supposed to wear a mask and then you pussied out.
well, I didn't have a mouthpiece. How
mic
can you be a
was-
vocalist when you have a plastic mouth?
You should have planned ahead.
I
I always
tried.
wondered that about Slipknot. Hey, watch him.
I
I wanted to step on that.
I wore a mask and it was the most miserable experience.
Well, I mean, like Corey
Ever.
Taylor always has a split right here. It says mouth. His mouth.
Well, I
is still
tried to
kinda
find
out.
something like that right off the whim, and me wearing a 3-piece suit, something, and it was just like, no, this ain't happening.
Not working out.
And no.
Yeah.
Too damn hot, huh?
It
Oh,
was
that suit
insane. It was cool.
God.
It was. I like the idea of wearing a mask because you don't. I mean,
It's
I'm pretty
intimidating as shit,
reserved,
dude.
so
badass.
you can just do whatever, and you kind
Don't
of
have to
look.
worry
He
about
did
it.
let go that day.
Yeah, it's like I look
Mouth
as
hanging
stupid as I
open while you're
want,
sitting
and
there,
there's just
guitar
one
face.
expression. But we had Adam did the old ski mask and tracksuit thing, so that was funny.
I'll tell you who was really cool with the masks on. We got to see King.
Oh
at,
yeah,
at
yeah,
89th. Holy shit, that show was fucking wild. When that guitarist came out, I was like, oh, it's supposed to be scary. And it kind of is.
It kind of is.
Especially with, like, I think the merch guy had that King hoodie zipped all the way up to the top of it, literally the entire night, the entire fucking 5 hours. I was like, these guys.
I can't do it. It's hot. Dude,
It was.
That's
it
what I was
was
thinking. I
brutal.
was like, that was like middle of summer when we went and saw that shit.
Yeah, we were
It's not
outside.
power to
we
that
were
fucking venue.
outside. It was what 90 something.
They're
It was
fucking.
93.
I had the cheapest, dumbest Walmart face paint on under the mask. I had to cut the eyes out because I couldn't see shit through that mesh. So then I looked stupid as hell before I put the mask on. Then I took it off. There's still probably black shit all over my guitar. In between there's pickups, there's still black face paint on there. And then I took it off and then looked like it was in a shitty emo band with like the eyeliner that was not coming out. So it was
Hell yeah, dude.
it was rough.
You're going
It
to
was
the
rough.
Black
We got a couple
Parade.
good pictures, but it was rough.
He went to the Robert Patterson and Batman type.
It was
When he
When
looked like
I
the black
was
neck and
a
the-
young
Yeah.
boy.
Yep, that was him that night.
Oh, that's funny. All I've heard about the Slipknot mask is that they smell like ass. It's
I
the
can see
only
why.
consistent thing I've gotten. is
Didn't
that
they used to carry around a jar with a dead crow in it? I think I
Some-
saw
I
a
heard that.
T-shirt
I
at one
don't know for
point,
sure,
and he
but-
would sniff it and throw it up.
Yep. I mean, you smell that, then what's your mask gonna smell? I mean,
I'm
nothing.
cool. I'm cool.
Yeah, fucking roses, I guess.
I'm a bitch. I throw up. I'm done for the
So
day.
the tour went great. You got a bunch of good sound guys. Some guy pulled his wiener out. You got shit on. You wore a mask for Halloween.
It sounds great. Sounds like a great time.
Sounds fucking like an adventure, dude. Scooter
was.
gang. That sounds like what everybody would want to do.
You even had an Airbnb.
I got a good question about that shit. So I know the Texas metal scene's like way bigger than ours is
Oh,
up
yeah.
here, by like a long
It's like
shot.
sanctioned out, like this side of Texas, this side.
And I got
Yeah, they got their little mini fucking counties and shit or whatever. But I mean, you've been around a while in this shit. What's kind of holding us back from being up there with some of the bigger cities? Because it seems like we have a shitload of bands and the quality's, at least from what I can hear, the quality's fucking good. I don't get it.
I think people need to get out more, dude. I mean, because I know we stay, like a lot of Oklahoma bands, like we stay, like travel, get out, network. I mean, even make stupid memes that have your music on there to get shared out past that. But Texas is just known because they're so big and there's so many and they're just a different breed down there. Like I don't know what it is.
Kublai Khan, dude.
We had I gotta shout them out. Dreadland
Great band.
opened for us that last show. Fucking insane.
Really?
And they're trying to make it up to Oklahoma City soon, so we got to go with them. But just
Get them on the
even
podcast.
there was a
Oh, we could? Yeah.
bro. They
Oh,
were
dude.
fucking
Get 'em
awesome.
on the show.
I mean, the homie was playing an 8-string. I'm like, dude, usually everybody's playing 6s, and I look like the dumbass with my fucking 7 and 8 up there. But they sounded fucking awesome. And
Original.
there's just so many people in Texas.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Church crack. You almost church cracked it, dude.
Almost.
That's
Close.
a sin against
Close.
Satan.
Close.
He teased it. He went down to up. Like, oh,
I was like, fuck. Where
man.
it was.
That sounded great. I saw the pictures from that. I mean, that shit looked like a fucking blast. I'm happy to have gotten to see you right before you bounced. I mean, that was fucking sick. Really worked out. And welcome back.
that was a
What,
fun show.
What are some of the old trials and tribulations on the road that people really don't see?
Good question.
Tell us about, like,
Tell him about Buc-ee's. I love
We-
Buc-ee's, but
We had it pretty easy, so it was only what was that, Friday to Sunday we played, and then we headed back Sunday night. We had one Airbnb kind of in a central location in San Marcos that the three of us stayed at,
is that what y'all were doing most
so
of
it's pretty
Airbnbs?
easy.
yeah, we'd play a show, come back, play a show, come back, play a show.
So it really wasn't that bad. Some of the drives to get back to San Marcos weren't great, like driving up from Corpus Christi to San Marcos that night.
After
But it's like
playing.
we'll fuck. We're not working this weekend. We're playing fucking music, so like we'll stay up late, whatever. I wasn't that pressed about it, but
As long as you don't have to go through like Dallas or Houston, you should be okay. for
bro.
the
So
most
that
part.
was it was so fuck. That's what I'm getting at here. Was fucking stupid.
Oh, that's where we were going with
Back
that.
it up a
thought,
little
dude.
bit. I'm ready. Like I'm on business. I'm ready to get down there. I don't care for early.
You're
I'm
always
like,
on
let's
business.
get to the Airbnb. I'd rather look for something to do than be late. We gotta stop at fucking Buc-ee's. I don't care about fucking
We had to
Buc-ee's.
get gas. It wasn't even my. Hey, the rest of the
It's a
band,
gas
you were outvoted
station.
2 out of 3.
I'm like, there's gonna be too
Buc-ee's
many
badass,
people.
man. I mean-
No, there's too many people in Buc-ee's. I was not having good. I got my cheese puffs. I got the fuck out of there.
He didn't
10
even
minutes
shut.
out of-
He wouldn't
Hold
even
up,
shut.
pause for a second.
Brisket, dude, what the fuck?
He didn't know. He was in and out.
Hold up. So you're like not a people person?
I fucking hate people.
I have to do all the networking.
For the most part,
and
big
most-
But what
groups
about
of
the
people.
mosh pit that's supposed to be right
No,
in
that's
front of you?
fine. That's fine. It's
he's
a
up on the
selective-
stage. He's separated.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And that's why I like Jeff, because usually after I just break my shit down and pack everything out. I say, you get Jeff, go do your thing, and then I just break
Go do
everything
the
down
peopling.
and we're going. But we leave Buc-ee's. I'm not having a good time. 10 minutes out, fucking windshield cracks.
Oh,
So that's your fault. So you stole me a windshield.
I jinxed it because
and then we got
we're not
stuck
going.
in the most ass traffic.
Actually,
I
you
know Texas
jinxed
traffic
it.
sucks, but the entire state of Texas is under construction. I don't know
Constantly.
what the
It's
fuck
been like it's
happened.
forever. It's been like that since
Yeah.
like
It took us what,
1942.
Dude,
10 and a
those
half
boys work
hours
hard
to get down
down
there.
Those
It
boys
was
gotta work.
The
miserable.
way they drive, they're just destroying the shit,
That's the main, dude.
fixing the roads constantly.
That's the
I get
main
it.
reason I don't ever want to go to a vacation in fucking Texas again. I'm done, dude. You go to
I
like
went
this
to Dallas.
smallest shithole city, and it's like there's 1 million people in it and no roads. It's fucking crazy.
How do you think they write so much good metal down there? Because
Everyone's
everything's
pissed off
awesome.
in traffic, dude.
You're stuck in traffic all day.
What should we write about? I don't know. Take a drive. You'll be back with a song.
Good inspiration.
Go to Houston.
You'll be back with enough hate in your
Some
heart to write some
inspiration.
dope
That's no
shit.
lie. That's no lie. Because man,
I mean, that was
They go
about the
hard.
extent of the shit that, I mean, was that we had it pretty easy. We weren't really...
we did things differently than other bands I've gone on tour with. We did not do any of that type of
That's why we weren't sleeping in our car or anything. and
nothing
stuff,
like
and-
that.
Not a Black Flag tour or anything.
Nothing.
No,
I'm- that's what I'm
it.
used to.
We had it planned so far in advance. We waited to the last possible second to get the Airbnb, but
But
it
we
still
still
worked
got
out.
it.
But just with it being essentially an extended weekend with kind of building up a game plan for that long, we had it pretty easy.
And
Choreographing.
you don't have to
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
this question, but I'm always very interested in the inner workings of a tour and the inner workings of a show, and like how do you even fund something like this? Like, because the gas, you
Save,
know,
plan.
the gear. So you save up and it's out of pocket right off the rip.
Our band, we've done pretty good in our careers, so we're.
You ain't got to answer if you don't want to. You know, I know it's
but just plan 6 months ahead. Just think about it. Like gas is going to be this much. You want an Airbnb or a hotel at least one night, so you can take a shower in there. Every other night.
Wash off the chicken shit. Yeah.
Or get 24 stuff like get 24/7 fitness. Yeah. 24/7 fitness are apparently everywhere across America, and they have showers and bands do that one. But
sweet hobo style, hell yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a good answer to that, honestly.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
let's say, I mean,
you
you
want to go
gotta-
on tour, save your fucking money.
Well, part of it is just, so I sell cars. So if anybody listening needs a car, come buy one for me so I could go on more tours.
Shout out.
But,
tell where you at, boy.
Shout out
Bob
cars.
Moore Subaru. Bob Moore Subaru. I could get you whatever.
He tries with me every
I'll get
week.
you a truck too.
I'll hit you up.
I'll sell you whatever.
See, I'm a truck guy, and he's like, "Let me do it." I'm like, "I like
But
my
I mean,
truck."
part of it, that like when we were saying, what's the difference between Oklahoma City and Texas? Like, you have to take the risk and get out and go do something. It's like, I don't know the full extent to it. I'm more so following Jeff and Adam, and I'm just here to write shit and have fun with it, and hopefully it works out.
He sits in the
But
computer and writes, and we're like,
that's
okay,
why I'm
we're
more
gonna do
back
this today,
into it.
Trevor.
And I'm just like, even when we were doing the suspension
That's
at the
him.
festival, I'm like, just tell me where to play and what to play, and like that's all I need.
I was like, just let me
you
do
just
it.
do your
Just let me.
thing. But
And I had it all written out before the show. Okay, well, I'm going to get Pierce in the back in the third song, and I'm going to introduce her right before, and she's going to pierce my back, and then this song we're going to do this. We had it choreographed too.
So that part, the suspension, was that this tour?
That was
that
it wasn't this
was
tour,
a
it
couple
wasn't part-
weeks before,
2 weeks before.
that first show in Oklahoma City, the start of the tour.
Okay, so when I was kind of creeping on your band page, and I see a picture of you flying around with hooks in your back. I
You ever
was
seen
like,
anybody do that doing vocals?
Hell no.
Not
That's
in-
why I
I've
do
never
it.
seen that in real life in my life.
Just in period.
Hey, I can
No
get it done
vocals
for you.
in that.
Hey, if you want
I
to
don't want
experience
to do
live.
it, bro.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
Come
dude.
on.
My
I got
hands
the
are
guys.
sweating, dude.
Does it hurt being all?
What the fuck? Tell us about
I've done it
that
5
shit.
times, and 2 of the times I was like, okay, I feel it. And one of those 2 times, I had to like, give me some water. I had to sit for it. But the other 3 times, baby, I was
What?
Oh, the nerves just kind of said, "Fuck it."
It's all up to your nerves. It's on how you're feeling that day.
Okay. Sweet.
What do you mean? How you feeling that day?
I don't know. It's just like how okay, after you get it done, you'd realize, you'd be like, oh, I just knew it wasn't going to be that time. Like, it wasn't, I wasn't feeling it that day. And that when I said I had to get water, I said it before I even got it done. Even Pierce, I was like, I'm just not really feeling it, guys.
So they stick these metal hooks
they pierce you, yeah.
in your back.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the skin rip out? Like, what is?
It separates from the muscle it pulls because when you get it pulled out, and he got to see it, they squeeze the air pockets, and there's giant air pockets, and it squeezes all the blood and air out of the piercing hole.
We probably have some gnarly videos that we haven't.
Yeah, we got
posted
some.
yet.
Yeah, we got a lot of behind the scenes of like that type of stuff. Like,
We're still digging through it.
And then you did it, and you were doing vocals flying around at night.
yeah,
Like a banshee
like
out of
6
hell.
stories. And I was like, keep on going up higher.
6 stories?
Dude, I think.
Yeah, I kept looking up. I'm
What
like,
the
he's
fuck?
up there.
All I
It
thought
was-
too when I
it
started
was-
swinging, when I was really going forward, and I grabbed the camera to get the candid view for our video. So when I did that, and I went forward, I just thought in my head for a split second, I'm like, dude, if my skin rips, like
Well,
it's
you were
not.
probably, 30, 40 feet up?
What do you mean if? Does that happen sometimes?
No, I've
They
never
need to
seen it.
dangle
I've seen
you
it a
over
lot.
the
and I've never
crowd
seen
so
it.
you had somebody to break your fall.
I was swinging over it kind of.
Oh,
like,
he did?
Dude,
Yeah,
I
Put
did
you
that.
over a big guy. Like, find a big guy in the crowd, put you right over him. You'll be good.
Just take me out, baby. I'd rather just if I go like that and I'm falling that high.
When I saw
I'd
y'all
rather-
at
Hit him and
89,
bounce off.
take me out, baby.
Dang, man.
when I saw y'all at 89th, this is kind of funny, and you fucking climbed up on the ceiling and hung upside down. I was like, this dude's wild. And I took a picture. It was like probably one of the best pictures at a show I've ever taken, posted to the Facebook and everything, because I was super fucking proud of it.
I'm going to see
And
that.
fucking,
Showed you that one.
I got y'all on my Twitter
Oh, okay.
also.
and fucking, so
I'm honored.
we started talking and everything. I was like, yeah, they're coming on the podcast. And everyone's like, who? And I'm like, it's the fucking upside down guy.
Monkey guy.
I said the
It's like
same
the
thing.
midget
I was
ninja,
like,
dude.
the fucking
the same
upside down
thing.
guy's coming on the show, and I'm so stoked. And then I went into your Facebook, and then I see the fucking hooks in your back and you flying around, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Who's this guy?
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
like,
dude, we just got a sample.
Dude, we're in Oklahoma, and they go, you get bored. You know, just
That's
start
crazy.
trying out
what
new
is the
things.
history of that? Because I've seen like,
I've seen Eddie Vedder do it. He'll climb up on fucking shit and start.
no, I'm talking about the hooks. I've seen like
okay.
old like native rituals and stuff.
I don't know the origins. I'm not gonna do that one.
I went
don't know
to
that.
a circus.
Oh, you
when
know
I was
the
a kid,
fucking
and they had a
Prince
guy.
Albert origin, but not who's hanging on hooks?
I just wanted to for like
Brian,
5 years.
give it a
and I did it.
goog. Let's see where
I
this
think
shit came
it's got to
from.
be the circus because I remember being a kid and they had those dudes who would get the shit.
No,
hooked
it's
into 'em,
old.
and
It's
fucking-
real old. It's ancient. I looked at it
I
a
won't
little
even
bit. Whoa, take it
lie
easy.
to you. No clue.
That shit's wild. What does it feel like though? Like when
your skin
can
is
you feel
separated
like
from
it's
your-
pulling you up? Like does it
but
feel
then
like a
goes
harness
numb.
when you're working when you fall down?
No. It feels like you're hanging from your skin. Like exactly what you would imagine.
Jesus Christ.
What you were imagining right now. That's how it feels.
Really?
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt?
No, not really. It's at first when you get that first initial pull when it pulls your skin and your toes lift off the ground. Yeah, you feel that.
Your explanation's not going to sound good because the origins don't look like it was for entertainment.
It's probably it feels like torture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it too, dude.
So people do skydiving and bungee jumping with this. So I'm going to go skydiving this year or the beginning of
Are
next year.
you going to hook the parachute into your back skin?
That is my end goal. Is I really
You're not
want to.
gonna
And
do
I got
that.
some buddies.
Hey, man.
I feel like the yank would
Don't
kind of
do
be
that.
There's this
bro.
guy that has been recommending a lot. He's a tattoo artist here, and he is also an enthusiast in doing like he hangs from hooks. His name is Dylan. He hangs from hooks from his face. I'm doing my knees next.
What
Most
if it pulls off?
It doesn't. I don't know why. It just doesn't.
Wow.
Skin is so strong. It's
It's
just
elastic.
looking at it, you're just like, what the fuck is happening?
When he brought this idea up to you, were you like...
He
or
always
did
just
you-
says, "Do what you do, sell the
The
tickets,
first thing
baby."
I
Like,
said
whatever,
was,
dog.
"Is it
Sell
going to
tickets,
cut into
'cause
our
I'm
set
the one who
time?"
does that.
That was the first thing I ordered. And he said, "No." I said, "Great. Just let me know when we're playing and what
What
songs
city
we're
did
playing."
you do that in?
That was at Lost Lakes.
Lost Lakes, yeah.
in Midwest City, right
At
down here on
with
10th.
the TLP
right there.
festival.
I knew
That-
I should
that
have
stage?
went to that shit, dude.
Fuck,
I fucking
dude.
knew it, dude.
That's
God damn
Knew I
it.
should have went to that.
What did the crowd think?
They,
Holy shit.
I got some fans.
Ape shit.
Yeah, you know.
So they're
Ape
saying in this here, this is just Wikipedia.
It's
Never wrong.
totally true.
Yeah, which whatever. They're saying started out in cultures around the world, starting in kind of like Thai and Hindu folk festivals.
Oh, wow.
Usually in celebration of
Oh,
some
so
sort of
there you go.
festival for their god or whatever.
We're celebrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Holy Christ, dude.
Shout out to their god. He must be a cool one.
Yeah,
He's
he
down
must
with
be.
that.
Yeah, if he's down with that, that's pretty
Fucking
tight, dog.
lit, dude. Hell yeah.
I'm never the first person, but I gotta piss.
Peace.
Damn, dude, I was just about to say that. You're a piss
Yeah.
boy. It's not me, dude. It's you. You're a piss boy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll get there.
We're fucking live.
And we're back.
Question mark.
Hopefully that went good. We
The
totally
noise
winged
gate's
that.
looking
Oh,
a
it
little
sounded
weird
fine.
out of this thing, but yeah.
It sounded great.
Great.
I don't
Great.
have one.
No, that's
You got one in there?
It's just this thing.
It's all in
Does
there.
he have one in there? Hey, let's rip Gear Queer. Let's talk about some
Gear Queer.
and-
Ooh.
Here it is, dude. Tell us
This is where we
that-
need our drummer.
this is a segment where we talk about our rigs. My rig,
I love that.
it's a couple pedals and a power amp and a fucking orange 4x12 V30s, and that's it, dog.
Hey,
Tell us about yours, though. The audience have heard enough about my shit.
Mine fits in a backpack. And so it's quad cortex. It's nice that I can use it for live and recording. It's the same sound. I could do pretty much whatever I want. I'm modeling a 6505 right now. And then just some impulse responses. I don't know what they have a stupid name.
Oh, because I can't say
The
bass.
get down impulse response.
Oh, you want to play through the
So
get
whatever
down,
that
boys?
But it's cool. And then I've got like my 8-string patch on there. It's so everything is just off one pedal. Send that to my in-ear, send that to front house, and it's easy.
Hell
you can
yeah, dude.
you can download like pedals and shit on there, right?
Yeah, I've got the precision drive. Even there's different amps that you can get. They have a stupid amount of amps that you can get normally. Soldano amp and all that stuff. Or even just like the older 5150s and all that. You could get whatever the hell you want.
So before you got this, were you running like a bunch of like an old school pedal board or?
Yes and no. I had. It's like, so this is my first band. I never really had a necessity for live sound. It was just whatever.
Yeah.
So I started on, oh man, the Line 6 Spider.
Fuck yeah, dude! Line 6 Spartans make metal, dude.
I
Yes,
had that
yes.
when that's when I stopped
That's like the
playing.
OG.
Again, too, man, I got like my first full guitar, little Epiphone SG. It was shit and it was great.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And my Line 6 Spider, and then I just stopped playing. And then getting back into it, I picked up a Line 6. It wasn't a Helix. It was a Firehawk, and it was so bad. It was so bad, and I thought it was the best thing ever. Then shortly after that, I just went to plugins.
I love that period of gear buying where all you're looking for is the amount of gain you can shove through your fucking guitar, and you're like, the more the fucking better.
Oh, yeah.
And then you put a fucking mic to it, and you realize
Like, well,
That's not what you want.
things are not going well.
This is not sounding good.
Yeah. Would you like the old Quad Cortex, huh? I've been seeing a lot
I
about
would
it.
never buy a real amp ever again. I
That
like
is his
real
baby.
amps. They're fun.
I don't like tube amps.
I could
They're
get
too much money.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I could get whatever
Traveling.
tube amp I want, and you buy this thing once for now it's $2,500 or whatever. After I bought
I mean,
it,
that's an
and
amp
then-
head right there, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. You just do whatever. I got all my EQs. It just, to me, it makes no sense. There's always technically, it sounds different than the real thing. That's kind of true, but also kind of bullshit.
Well, y'all
'Cause
heard
when
us
it's
live. What
that
do you think?
loud,
I think that I like listening to music at shows, and
I don't think there's any reason to fret over the super
No.
tiny difference that you'll
I
get
think,
between something that can do everything and something that can do one thing.
I think a band like that King show.
I agree.
The speakers were so loud I could not fucking hear a note. Not saying it wasn't one of the most awesome things I've ever seen in my life,
Right.
but I don't think
Well,
if
that's
they
what-
were using that or a tube amp,
It wouldn't.
I'll give you a
change the
fucking
show.
$100 if you could tell me the difference.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's what I mean. When it's that loud, you don't fucking hear the difference. But even playing smaller venues, for the most part, it seems like we benefit off a lot of the stuff being, this being digital is plugging straight into PAs. Because if the venue's small enough and they're miking an amp cab, that just is way too much.
Yeah.
So that's what we've benefited off doing that. So for the most part, it's worked out. We played one show where it was a little fucky for a little bit.
We learned.
And then when we went back, we fixed it.
As long as you
Tell
have
us
a
about
mistake
your
and learn.
guitar, man. What you got rocking?
Legator. I've got this in a 7 and an 8 string. They're technically the same model. The pickups are a little bit different, but they're cheaper than a Steinberg. So I said, fuck it.
Need a sponsorship.
I fucking love Legator.
Hit 'em up.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've been trying. Oh, we.
Legator. Shout out Legator. Sponsor these
Do
guys,
See,
dude.
you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
Sponsor these guys.
Spread some money around.
Do it.
Anyway.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, can you get like
Sure, you know
the turd pedal on that and like the?
That, I mean, I'm sure you could. I'm sure
That's what
someone's
I'm
done it.
interested in. Yeah,
The turd
the
pedal.
fart
But
pedal.
even
yeah.
like, so what I was thinking is like, you could buy, let's say you wanted the fart pedal on it
yeah.
and nobody's done it. Go buy a fart pedal, plug it in, capture it, and then return the fart pedal.
What the fuck?
That's-
You can just play
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in there and it makes
Yeah,
it?
you plug it in. It's called the neural
Yo,
capture. So
listen,
that's how
crazy.
someone did the precision drive. They
Dude.
plugged it in, and I could use it.
This right here. You remember when Napster came out?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Metallica was like, "What the fuck, dude? This is the fucking
That's the what the
Napster
fuck.
for guitar pedals,
yeah.
dude."
It was.
What do you
Lars.
want? It's got it for you.
It was Lars.
Damn, boy.
So can you download like amps to it? Like you can
Yeah.
just plug in the amp and download the amp to it.
Oh my god.
Just like yeah.
Can you
That's what
mix
they've
them?
got. Like they've even got down to the 65. Like I've got the tubes picked, the 6L6 with the 100-watt head,
Holy.
and they've got
You picked the
different
fucking
ones that you
tubes.
can do.
He's like, son
You
of
gotta
a
change the tubes out.
I'm over here with this.
You don't have to change the tubes out. That's what I'm
Check
saying,
out
bro.
my cool colors in my boxes that I step
So that's
on.
what you could do, whatever the
That's what I
fuck you
know.
want. And then I just had the thought. I'm like, I mean, I'm not. I used to tone. I mean, everybody tone chases at some point.
Yeah.
Just trying
Yeah.
to mimic, and then when
In the
I
beginning.
eventually just been like, you know what, fuck it. I'm doing my own music now. I don't care if I like it. That's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm not that picky about changing out the amp because I like this one. But if you wanted something else, you could
Shit.
go.
If it ain't
just go
broke,
get it.
don't fix it. You know what I mean? I get that. I can't believe you can plug a pedal in and download it.
You can do that.
That's the part.
2024,
They have
baby.
a whole,
boggles
it's
my mind.
the Cortex Cloud. You can download presets. You can download different specific amps and heads and
Pretty
cabs
soon
and
there's
all
just going to
that.
be a Chat GPT pedal, and you just step on it and say
It sound like this.
Slipknot.
I want to do this.
Doom metal, please. Less doomy. Damn, dude.
That's so cool.
That's crazy. I did not know shit like that existed.
Yeah, we might have to look at that like off air a little bit. And talk
sure.
through it.
And that's what they're. I mean, they're not
That's
cheap, but if you put it in perspective, to if I was to buy a
That part.
100-watt 6505,
It's
it's
3
the
racks,
same
dude.
the price anyway, and now
It's
I can
3
do
racks.
whatever I want with it. So.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, man. I spent an hour this morning looking up Peter Steele fucking gear and shit, and I was like, I don't know how to get half of this. They don't make it. Yeah, dude.
All you got to do to
Damn.
make this Peter Steele tone is put your bare butthole on that, and it'll
That's
sound exactly like the origin of the feces.
Oh, taking.
I'll try that live on video.
Don't try it with his, dude. It's disrespectful.
Little flavor, little flavor.
I mean,
What is it, dude?
it's on who you're talking about if it's disrespectful or wanted.
Well,
I think the
Buttholes.
penis band would be okay with it. I mean, come on now. They've been flashed. It ain't gonna be nothing.
listen. That's fucking cool.
Or
That's what
not
I'm
just
To
saying.
end
You
that
could play
conversation,
that
that thing
piece.
is pretty cool. I do like it a lot.
I love the turd pedal.
I don't know. I think I'm old and I'm stuck in my ways.
Is
and
that not the? Is that the fart pedal, or is that different than
That's
the
the
fart pedal?
turd pedal, the
Yeah, it's a
turd fuzz, dude.
Fuzz pedal. Yeah, made by
I've
this
seen.
And
who
it's
did it?
squishy.
Dr. No
Oh,
Effects.
Ola England did the fart pedal. Maybe it's the same one.
When you step on it, the fly on the shit lights up. That's metal.
That's fucking.
The frog
Maybe it's
pedal.
not.
How
the
much
one
is
that
this?
makes your bass sound like a frog is actually really cool.
Did you
So
see
what's
this
the going
pedal?
price on this pedal?
Yeah, the one where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like the anime bitch's titties are like a part of the pedal.
What?
Oh, the Miko. Is it the Miko? The Cord
No,
Miko?
So what y'all felt about that pedal is what I'm feeling about these titty pedals and the poop pedal. And
See, I'm more of like these kind of pedals. I do appreciate the electronic stuff.
Yeah.
The problem is the minute I plug it in, I'm gonna have to call Brain and say, "Can you come do the computer thing?"
Well,
Okay.
that's
'Cause I
what.
don't
So
do-
like,
I
what
don't
is
do
it,
that
the-
shit,
Yeah,
dog.
the XFX and all that stuff. This has such a easier user interface to use that I mean, you go through the initial figuring out what sounds you want, but then it's very easy to do. I've seen, and I keep mine very basic, just one line across. You can split shit out to go through 2 heads at the same time and do whatever the hell you want. I keep it very simple. The most
God damn.
technical thing I do is a EQ before the cab than after the cab, just to tighten it up a bit. But
Yeah.
you can get way more technical. I just have one line across, stomp for my reverb and overdrive for solos, and that's it.
Yeah, that's fucking really cool. That's really badass.
Do you have any
Conventional.
recommended like starter gear for like new guitarists? Like what guitar do you really like that's really cheap and would be badass? Or
I know a lot of people say like Jackson, and
That's
actually
what I got.
my brother started on Jackson. I like the Jackson. You could get a very low action.
they're
out
tough.
Of
I mean,
they're good.
A low action Jackson.
I think the best budget guitar is Ibanez.
Yeah.
That's what I
RG
started
series?
with.
Which
I had,
one?
I had an Ibanez originally.
That's
It
what
was-
I
I had
had.
in our
The
solid.
very first. It's the one that I got tattooed on my arm. This was the very first Ibanez that I bought when I started playing guitar again.
Was it a 7-string?
It was a 6-string, and I mean the pickups are shit, but when
Yeah.
you're new, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it feels good to play. And I think for that price range, Ibanez has the best low end to mid to low end shit.
My Ibanez bass, I still think feels a little better than my Jackson. It was just a little smoother. But yeah, you're right. They're the noisiest goddamn guitars ever.
Damn. I started with a Squire.
You gonna get that, Brain?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
guitar
dog.
everybody needs to buy with hentai on it. A hentai Les
$50.
Paul.
Oh, that's his decal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh,
that
dude.
is not bad.
Put that on my Les Paul, dude. That'd be sick.
It would fit great.
Do they have one for the?
I love how you can
for
just
the
pretty much get
Dimebag
whatever you
Dean.
want nowadays.
Oh,
You look
yeah.
it online.
For what?
All you got to do is
They
tell
need
the
one for
neural
the
cortex
Dimebag
to tell you to
Dean
make
so we can
something
cover
else.
it.
Yeah,
Does that thing have a 3D printer inside it?
I wish.
It's coming in a future update. Future update.
Start making our own merch.
It's
Figurine.
learning.
Dude, you're on Call of Duty and this guy's cheating. He's playing with the neural cortex right now.
Did you catch the Call of Duty hint during the show?
No, I'm not a COD player really.
Okay,
I'm not
the
really.
No,
either.
nobody's played old school zombies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The baby?
All right, you got to pull up Flatline or song Flatline.
The very
Yeah.
last, the very
The
last.
last-
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
talking
listened-
about, baby.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
The
listened to it like
last
4
10
hours ago.
seconds.
That
The
was a
last
sweet
10
solo
seconds.
in that though, by the way.
Yes.
Thank you.
that's the riff I suggested. Yeah, you gotta turn it back.
We wrote
on.
this song to be bouncy and everybody will love it and all of that. And man,
So
it really
before
did.
we
The
get to
last
the
10
end,
seconds?
we wrote the song, and then y'all went out to smoke or something, do something. Like, we need a soundbite at the end. So I just sat at my computer for about 5 minutes, and then it clicked, and I went out and I said, "Follow me."
Yep.
And then we came up with
That's
this.
how our whole album is a bunch of shit like that. We're just like, hey, y'all like that? Like, what about that?
Here, let's play the
But
last.
then we got the
however
sound
many
bite.
seconds this is.
Is that how many
I'll
seconds?
turn it up a little.
Send it.
You'll get the last riff in here, and then it fades out.
We got to make sure.
Yeah, I got
Our settings.
adjustment.
Are we gonna blow
Don't
something up
copyright us,
weird.
please.
I mean, this is
We're setting you up.
No, we're demonetized and we haven't made a single penny yet.
Thank you.
Manscaped, hit us up. No, I'm just kidding. Please.
Oh, the Samantha shit.
What is that from?
that's the fucking.
Got it. That's when the box
that's
has
that box.
Yes,
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 that's it.
yes.
Wow.
I don't know why I thought that's it.
Worked great.
But it worked out.
You need to do Nikolai's voice lines as your breakdowns.
What about
We
JFK?
could-
What about
we-
JFK?
We're gonna be doing some sound bites. We're gonna be doing some sound bites.
Yes.
JFK's
Yes.
not going to sue us. He's dead.
DED.
Oh yeah, from 5. Yeah, dude.
That's so sick. I listened to that song a couple times today, and I didn't hear that. Like, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. It's a hidden gem. Like, only a few people be like, oh,
That's
what?
so
that
sick,
that
dude.
was that. And I'm like,
It's
yeah,
a real
it's the
Easter
box.
egg, dude.
That's what I mean.
That
It
pissed
was
me off hearing that. I fucking thought of the bunny and shit.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
ray gun.
We probably could have done something like that in Godspeed. We when we started out, it was a more, I don't want to say emotional feel to it, but it was like, I mean, everybody likes Lorna Shore for the most part, and that was.
And I write poetry,
like-
so it's
yeah.
easy. I mean, my lyrics are not what you hear.
It would
like-
it would have just been weird to have like a anime yell and then go into like some emotional lyrics or breakdown or something. But Flatline was the first one where it was just like, let's just roll. And then
Roll, baby.
yeah.
What do you mean by that? When you said your lyrics are not what you hear, what do you mean by that?
So, like, knowing this music, like, a lot of people are like, what in the fuck are you saying here? So
So I've been listening to this music for years, and half the time you
I don't understand
beats
what the
me.
fuck.
You wait for the lyric sheet.
Dude, I
badass.
swear to God, I love lyric videos, and I love that. I'm like, son of a bitch, I did not think that's what he
There's
said.
so
But that
many of
line I
that.
thought he was saying, I'm writing that in my little notepad.
It's about
brain.
time we're all honest as metalheads. It's time to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a
We
metal
don't know.
vocalist, and I mean, half the time I'm over there like Google search that. Oh, that's pretty.
He said,
that's what he's saying there. That's kind of new.
It's kind of like a second win, though. You hear a song, oh, this song's great, and then you read the lyrics, and you're like, oh, dude, I'm about to beat someone up right now,
That-
dude.
yes.
You know, it's
Yes.
like a second win, dude.
What's your kind of on this same topic? What's your? Do you have a very particular favorite lyric that you've written for any of your songs? Do you have anything that like stands out very heavily?
Something that just chills you to the bone, something that hits hard.
Oh man, you
Old
put me
Soul
on.
Breaker.
So Soul Breaker is a suicide note, and I just posted the lyrics to that with that song not but 2 weeks ago, and my own mom called me and thought it was a suicide note and was thinking that because
Whoa.
it goes that deep.
Yeah.
And yeah, like every song that we like Godspeed, that is an inspirational song. Like it's one of those like because I listen to a lot of speeches and a lot of like seminars and things like that. And Godspeed is honestly like if I was to stand in front of a crowd and pull the Matthew McConaughey speech of the red and black, you keep your life in the, one of those speeches.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. But then like Soul Breaker is a suicide note. Heavy Weighs the Crown is more against the music industry and how the people get on their high horse and then that's ended up being their downfall, stuff like that.
That's my favorite song from y'all, by the way.
Heavy Weighs the Crown.
Heavy Weighs
Yeah.
the Crown is a
See,
fucking.
everybody I'm telling you, and you look at our numbers, people love that one. That's
so
our,
good.
at least mine.
That's our least favorite. Well, I think Godspeed's my least favorite.
So that-
but
I love
Heavy Weighs
Godspeed.
the Crown just sounds so.
That was our first song.
That was the very first
Jesus
song.
That was our first one.
Yeah.
Really?
I had
That was
never
right out the book.
written a song before Heavy Weighs the Crown, and then I'm like, well, it's a good starting point, and I thought we were gonna change it all. And then we didn't, and we
Well, I have
just
some
kept
news
building
for
on
you.
it. So I'm like,
I have some
okay.
news for you. You're probably not going to get fired anytime soon.
We'd have to replace you with like 4 people, bro.
Yeah,
No, I heard
My
that,
man
and
of
I was
many
like,
hats.
holy shit, dude. The synth and then the drop.
I'm
right-
pretty much the one who's replacing me.
God
Like,
damn, dude. That shit was
find
really,
somebody who
really
does what
good.
I do.
Nobody
It ain't
in
gonna
this
happen.
nobody's gonna hang from hooks. So I think you're.
Oh,
you're
you
doubt
know
it.
what?
Fucking
Yeah,
doubt
that's a big plus.
Dude, you know how
man.
many people have asked me, so you do that every show? I'm like, what? Like, I do dumb shit, but I'm not stupid. Like, I couldn't do that every show. Like,
You can
Then
dip.
eventually a cable is gonna break, and I'm gonna go into
my
y'all.
skin's gonna get. Like, you know,
Listen,
there's
you can
only
dip
so
your
much.
toe in the devil's water, but you can't jump in. You know
Don't
what I'm
jump
saying?
in, baby.
But you
crazy.
can kick it around a little bit.
But if you want to do, okay, so honestly, if you really want to know the lyric part of that one,
Yeah, we do. We really do.
because since we'll get back to that, the topic
Yeah,
right
something
there.
something does it. You just really.
You know what's funny
Hit
is when the
different,
song's
I guess.
playing, I never miss a beat. But if you want me to start quoting my own lyrics on top of my head, get fucked.
Well, if you tell me to start in the middle
Anytime
of the
I
riff,
ask him for like lyrics or something, he's like, "Hold on, let me look at my notes." I'm
Yeah,
like, "You
it's all
fucking
good.
sing it."
Wait, no, and
100
I'll sit there and
times
I'll have to sing the whole song in my head and get to that part.
Wait,
Like,
no, that's not it. What the fuck you mean?
dude, it's like a switch now. It's just literally once that
Yeah.
click track kicks in, I don't even think anymore. All right, so I'll just read it real quick, Soulbreaker.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm writing this as an explanation. I've honestly fought my battles. Goodbye. Everything that I am is dead to this world. Empathy and compassion are a thing of the past. Called me an old soul because I fucking cared. Miserable and being complacent seems to be the status quo. Chorus is dismissed and rejected and then isolated. Soulbreaker, you'll know my truth. Then it goes back into it with the everything that I am is dead to this world. Empathy and compassion are a thing of the past. I've endlessly fought my so-called demons while trying to guide the hopeless. And then this is the part where my mom called me and did all that was the breakdown. The whole ending was I bid farewell. I wish you all the best. This is no cry for help. I've had my faults, but I'll be damned. I deserved any of this. I just can't. Goodbye. Please tell my daughter it's not her fault. I've been planning this for some time. This is no cry for help. Goodbye.
I just got chills, dog.
I did too as I was reading that.
So the COD Zombies teddy bear did not fit in that song.
No, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Our so-called demons don't even want our company. Lifeless, soulless, shady little skin bags. Those lyrics.
Wow. God, that fucking.
So did you write that kind of in like a
That came.
Like a
I wrote
bad
that in probably
headspace.
20 minutes.
okay?
I just wrote it like a
Just
note.
off the cuff.
shit.
Okay.
Every song that you hear, I wrote in probably 30 minutes right there. And then we went and recorded it 2 days later. And we record vocals in 2 days. And then y'all get what that's it.
dude, I forgot who it was. It was a very famous songwriter. I can't believe I'm messing him up. Old school, like back in the Beatles days, kind
John Lennon?
of. Maybe not one of the Beatles, but it was
Okay.
one of those guys in that era. And he was like, if a song doesn't write itself in 20 minutes, go to the next one.
I know who that is.
was
I
it?
know
That was
exactly.
a-
I know
You know,
that.
you heard the
I've
quote
heard
before.
I've heard that quote.
I've heard
Yeah.
that quote.
I mean, that's what I figured out the hard way. I tried to. I think
Force
it was
it.
Heavyweights of the Crown. I tried to write all of it in one day, and then it just sounded like dog shit. To where I'm like, all right, I got a good hour.
I guess that's what
If
I
I'm
was-
on point. It's 2 hours max, and then you got to stop.
I guess that's what I was trying to ask really is like, does it just fucking hit you and you fucking write it down?
Yeah.
Or is it something that you're like, so
I won't force it.
yeah, it's not like sharpening a knife where you sit there and you work on it for hours and hours and hours. It's not like guitar
Now when you're
skill.
practicing, you got
Yeah.
it written down and you're doing it, that's where you sharpen your knife.
That's where you grind your axe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like it just comes down out of fucking nowhere and you're like, check this shit
Where did
out.
that come from?
I
I don't even think I wrote that.
just got a fucking email, dude.
What?
check
When-
this
I
out.
mean,
You know what I mean?
We've
You
recorded
got mail.
sometimes, and then we just kind of hit a.
Perfect. That was so perfect in the mind.
Did that sound amazing?
the Martian. I can do anything like that.
Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we've recorded
that guy.
sometimes and just stopped because we're like, this isn't working. And then we just kind of reassessed.
I don't think
Back to the lab pretty much after that,
I don't
You
think
can take
it's
a
And
break,
usually
you
you're
know?
not changing much. It's just getting back, like refresh. Same thing with mixing. If you listen, your ears get tired. It's the same thing. Your brain physically gets tired from doing it for
get
so long.
fatigued and shit. Yeah,
And then you're just
dude.
like, this doesn't even sound right. Where tomorrow it might sound totally fine. You haven't changed anything.
I guess
So-
I guess I can kind of relate to that. Yeah, if I can't get our sound check right in about 20 minutes,
let it ride, brother.
You're forcing
fuck
it
it,
after
I'm
that,
done.
you know? Yeah.
Dude, I noticed a huge
whole vibe's
difference.
off.
Yeah.
I noticed a huge difference just in like being able to play. If I fucking have a hard day at work and I come home, get ready for more
That
frustration,
emotion,
bitch.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
me.
If I wake
Yep.
up on a Saturday with a little bit of a hangy dangy, you know, hit the old
We
vape
grooving.
pen, you know. I'm just kind of chilling, not caring how good. Next thing you know, it's fucking wow! Look at me, I can play guitar today. You know,
It's not when you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I got to do this. Like sometimes with a song,
done. You know,
Yeah.
not gonna work.
he'd be like, so you got some stuff done yet? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. Half the time you ask me, I'm like, nah. And then the day before recording, it's like, I feel it. I'm feeling it right now, and I'm just word vomit, and it's
Yeah,
literally
dude.
almost word for word every song you've heard. I've not really had to revise. Like me and him will sit there with like a breakdown and be like, well, why don't we do this and change this or take all this words out?
It's minor at that
yeah,
point.
you're
Yeah,
saying like
minor.
the bass just kind of.
Usually I put too much in there. And if you let me do what I really want to do and me listening around, I'm not going to breathe. I'm going to be out of breath the whole show. Like, I'm happy this man's like, bro.
So when are you gonna breathe?
He'll ask that sometimes recording. Like, hey, you know, when are you going to take a breath? I'm like, hey, you're not
And then you
lying.
finally do it. It's like you're like cut.
So flatline. The whole chorus and flatline. By the time I get to that fucking chorus, which is all one breath, there's like a little, and that's it. That's when it goes pop, and I go, and then I just word vomit again. And man, I really wish I listened to his advice. I was like, no, this part is this part. I know what I have in my head, and it's perfect from what's in my head. But every show, I'm not gonna lie, I regret that decision.
Wow.
Hey, here's a question: have you ever wrote a riff or a lyric where you're like, God, this fucking sucks, and then you bring it up, and then next thing you know, it's in the set, and you're like, God damn it!
That was Godspeed is a song.
That's what I was about
wrote-
to say. I was already.
I
and
wrote
it's pulled up
Godspeed,
right there,
and
like-
it's playing it live is much different because that's a very kind of bouncy one. But I'm like, so when I wrote it, anytime I title the track, I either just put the tempo or just a random word associated with the song. So for that one, it was March because it was supposed to be kind of like a march. I'm like,
hence the inspiration.
you never heard a deathcore march. So I'm like, let's just roll with it. And then I wrote the whole song, and I'm like, I sent it out. I'm like, so we might scrap this whole thing, or it works because it doesn't really work. And we just
That
kept
chorus. I mean, we didn't even write that whole chorus of that. We didn't write until we were there with the microphone right there. Like, we were like, what in the fuck are we going to do with this? Like, it's so different. To me, it's like a Mastodon meets, like, I don't know. It was just off the wall. And God forbid that I know, like, I employ a lot of teenagers and stuff. I own a construction company, and they love this song, and they love that part.
People
I'm guessing
like
it's just
that.
so
I'm like-
outlandish, I guess.
I'm like, that was kind of the idea, but also why?
why? Yeah, that's how we feel as a band. Is why, but they like it. I mean,
I can tell you right now, just listening to your music for the past few days, I really like. Because when I saw you live, I was like, oh yeah, it's core. That's what it is. Hell yeah. And then I'm listening to the shit on Spotify that's obviously not live, and you can hear all the details and everything. And I pull a piece out of it. I'm like, oh look, synth, almost a little black metal-y there.
now there's some new metal right there.
And then I'm like, oh, there's a little bit of new metal. You got a pinch harmonic over here. You got some really, really slammy fucking con style riffs, you know. And then you got this over here. And I was
so
like,
they
what the
noticed
fuck
it,
is-
Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we literally just throw in there. I don't want to sound like anything. Like,
I
grab
think-
your inspiration and go with it.
I think a lot of metal bands these days pursue ground that's already been seeded.
That.
The fields that have already been planned.
And most of it, I mean, yes, there is all the pad, but you can go ahead and cut in between them. And
We're standing on giants' shoulders. Well, not me, but you guys are standing on giants' shoulders. It's okay to stand on more than one shoulder, and it makes it fucking sick.
it's a stable foundation.
That was the first conversation we had when we all got together was like, all right, we're not doing what other people do. We might not be the best at doing it, but it's going to be our own shit.
Yeah.
Especially with the in-ears and the click track, like we can play, and then you're playing along with the backing track.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a whole different thing that most people around here aren't doing, and I mean it's just kind of worked so far.
Oh, I love that. I'm not gonna lie, me doing this for a couple of decades.
Yeah.
The in-ears. If you're not feeling the show, there's some shows you get there and you're just like, okay, we're doing this. You can get lost in that click track, and then the times that you're really feeling it, you got to, when you really feel it, you get on stage and then the drummer starts picking up the speed a little bit and the whole band starts picking up and then it starts, getting that process of that train roll. We don't have anything like that happen. You are literally just there. Me and him have our times, like even in long pauses, like in Soul Breaker, we even had that extended pause doubled on live.
You can just hear that.
And it goes countdown 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, and me and him, and just jump straight into it. Me and him have our own choreographed thing now that we do, and it's just now it's almost like not robotic, but
it's refined.
It's just a good foundation.
You're held in check by a computer. That's not
It's instinct at that point. You're just like, oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah.
I mean, that's all.
From the beginning of you guys playing as a band, did you pretty much just always have in-ears, I guess? Okay, so like right at the
First show.
I was birthed into in-ears, so I'm like all
He made
the
me
people
buy
that's
mine.
like, oh, we'll never
First
use
show.
in-ears, and I'm like, if this is what we want to do, especially with backing tracks and stuff, I'm like, you can't wing it. You've got to be on some sort of pace, or else your violins are going to come in during a breakdown, and then you sound stupid. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Like we were doing Shadow of Intent cover. We have to have that click track, and then we extended like that.
That pause.
That whole part, like we did a long pause where it did that countdown to it again, where it sounded ominous on stage. But as a vocalist, I'm the one who starts that. How are you going to do that to a backing track with everything like that, and then start it with an 8-second pause there and get it right every time? You can't.
Gotta have the inners. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So you never did the wedge thing or nothing like that. Wow.
No, I've unplugged multiple wedges on stage because I don't want to fucking
Yeah,
hear
we tell them to
anything
turn them
else.
off because then the feedback from me and stuff, and I can actually move around.
And
Because
we all-
I don't stop moving. Just turn them off. We tell them every show, just we don't need them.
Wow. It's very cool.
We have all of our in-ears kind of customized. Like, I like a lot of clicks, so I don't have to worry about anything other than what I'm playing. And at the same time, if someone were to mess up, I'd have no idea. And I'm still just playing, then we're going to work ourselves back on track.
Yeah,
So
that
that's why
makes
we
sense.
hate the wedges, because I don't want to hear anything else. So
In your in-ears, do you hear like his vocals in the drum set as well?
No, he has
all
him.
I
I have
have
me,
is
and the drummer has him.
I've got so that's a good thing with the Cortex too, is that I run one signal to the front of the house so everybody can hear me, and then I just run another out to my transmitter for my ears, so I could hear myself. But all I hear is essentially like the rhythm guitar backing tracks and stuff, and then that's about it. And then a click. But I don't have any. I mean, you're gonna hear the drums anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just kind of hear him from the echo coming back, but that's it.
Do you even hear me when I'm talking on stage in between the songs? And
Between the songs, I
You
can
do?
hear you. But once I have my shit so loud with mainly click tracks, I don't want to worry about anything.
That's how we even practice. At practice, we're not talking. When we put our in-ears in, you can't hear each other, and we wear them like in between. So we're not joking around. We don't drink during practice. This is the first band where I don't get drunk on stage. Like, I act like it. I mean, when we went on tour, I was like, there's no rafters anywhere. There's no nothing. I had to drink and just do it just softly, but drink like a beer, because every show I grabbed my new SM58 and it doesn't look new anymore, but I would smash my head like 3 or 4 times and, have the blood and do that day in and day out. You might want a beer before you do that, but we don't drink. We might eat, bag of burgers. And then
Another band told us, pretty much, why the fuck would you get shit-faced before a show if people are paying money to see you?
Well,
act a
what
fool.
I've always said is, I mean, it's work. It's
That's
fun
it.
as fuck, but it's work. And like, if you want to make it work, you can't fuck off.
I mean, the pursuit of happiness is finding a job that you enjoy. So why not? I mean, this is something we enjoy.
Do what
so
you,
look at it like a
do what
job.
you love, and you never work a day in your life.
That
I mean,
whole
yeah.
speech,
But you will also work, because Work is work. It's hard. So don't get shit-faced at work and get shit-faced after work.
When you drink, you get
And then you love
complacent.
it.
And complacency is a downward spiral. When you get set off every night, it's easy to just fall into that habit or something. So we worked out. We were working out, like doing push-ups and showing. He would show me even. I've been working out for a long time, and he showed me a new set of push-ups on the tour, like.
Oh, the wide one?
The wide ones with the little thumbs out. And, I was like, hey, baby, I like that. And I've been doing that,
Yeah,
But
the old replacement for the cables. I'm fat right now, so don't mention me.
hey, you got a good foundation to build off of.
You're bolting, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly
I've been
right.
bulking ever since I started.
Now we're cutting.
winter
We're going to
later.
cutting, baby. We're going to winter. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So that's how we all are, and
Yeah.
it's just we're structured, and it's easier. Like I said, I've done this for a while, and you can either have the Love's parking lot brawls, true story, getting out of the van and going at it at 3:00 in the morning in socks, or because you're all drinking and just
Sock
somebody
fights,
pops
yeah,
off
dude.
and egos, and then or you can just chill. And we can wake up in the morning, and I had an eggs Benedict and a healthy. I don't even know what I drank from that place, but
It was
like,
a weird colored beverage.
it was yummy, and it was healthy and
Sort of juice
Kale
cleanse.
juice and lemon or
it's
something.
one of those
Yeah,
things.
dude.
And an eggs Benedict, and I'm like, is this what fucking touring is in your mid-30s? I mean, I could get with it. Like, this is all right.
So for like less experienced bands, is that like the key to chemistry? Is everyone stay on the same page as much as possible, even if it is like, hey, if two members aren't drinking, maybe you should take a hint and not drink as well.
So that's me.
And
Don't
we-
let
be
me talk.
tight.
I will not even just drinking. Like, I just go hard in every aspect of life. And getting with them and just doing, I'm like, no, dude, I just don't want to.
I mean, we're different, but it's,
You
I
want to
mean,
be professional too.
You're all
Yeah.
adults, and say, if whatever you're doing is not affecting work,
Yeah, we've had that talk.
fire off. And like Adam now is on the same page with everything. I mean, you can kind of do whatever. It just worked out that we're all kind of on the same page with all that. But the bottom line
luckily.
is we want to make the shit work, so don't fuck it up.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck it
it's
up.
like if you smoke weed and you can't fucking play, then maybe don't smoke weed at
Oh, yeah.
practice. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
shit
but we
like
do,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we got that meme, too. I can show you all that meme. This guy, he smoked one practice, and
No, I was at home.
we were at home. You were at
Was
home,
that-
but we were, well, no, we
My
were.
dog went out. My dog.
Were
ran
we
out.
recording, or?
We were recording.
That's
My
what we
dog
were
ran
doing,
out.
yeah.
And you gave me whatever the fuck that was.
That was a joint. That was a joint coated in shit, dipped in shit.
I'm like,
rolled in
I
shit,
don't
like-
know. I've like alcohol don't do shit to me. Whatever pills I've been prescribed don't do shit to me. So I'm just like, I'm just invincible. So whatever the fuck you
Whoa,
gave
dude.
me, I just kept going. And my girlfriend smokes quite a bit of weed. So she's like, well, if you're not feeling anything, just chill for a bit. I'm like, I'm just going to keep going. And then good 20 minutes later, I'm like, ooh, this was the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. What was in that thing?
Like, what am I doing?
That
here?
was a joint that had keef in it, and they're hash in it, and then it had the wax dipped or rolled around it, and then it was
Yeah.
rolled.
You got a super joint, bro.
So I did that.
They're all
And
normal
I
for
don't
me
do
because I
that
do
no
dabs
more.
and concentrate. Like even when we went on tour, like I had my
can't
little
do
rig, and like I do it because it doesn't smell. I have a daughter, and I've always used to just hide. So I can do one dab, and granted, it's a huge ass dab, but I've smoked my whole life, so I'll just do one dab in the morning before, and I own a business, so I can go off and do whatever I need and don't smoke for the rest of the day. And it's like,
dude, if
you're
I do a
good,
dab,
baby.
I'll shit my pants and go to sleep immediately.
Me, I can do like
That's
three
the
or
only thing. I
four,
got a
like-
little THC pen before bed. I'm like, that's the extent of my.
It's for real.
You
yeah,
don't
it
wanna
cured-
see-
It cured my insomnia.
I can show
But,
you
like-
videos. I have like a dab cab with like just different like collector bong like pieces. We'll just
Yep.
put it that way, and then different size rigs. I have temperature gauges. So you can like. Like,
you got, like,
the
a-
alarm will go off in an Excalibur sound and tell me that my dab's perfectly at 480 for the perfect hit.
Like the e-nail and all that shit.
Tony Stark fucking.
The first time I
Yeah,
walked in,
dude.
I'm like, this is science.
It is.
Dude.
Your dab
Science,
rig,
yo.
your dab rig is his guitar rig.
Yeah, it actually plugs the neurocortex into the dab
Like,
rig.
for real. Like,
I want
keep
to
it
dab
simple.
a little
Download
bit of
different strains off that
distortion,
thing.
I was that guy. So I was that guy in 2009. That was, no, fuck cell phones and all that. And I sold weed and all that shit back then. And I was like, oh, I guess I have to get with the program. Well, it's 2024, baby. Get with the program. Like,
Yeah, dude,
Our
you can
weed
just-
is digital. Our
You just
guitars
go to
are
the
digital.
store
like,
now, dude. You just go to the store and get weed, dude. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
Humans are becoming digital. I mean, you see that Tesla
Yeah,
robot,
dude.
baby.
Dude, turn me into a space marine right now, dude. I'll fuck for the Empire, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Dude, if I see one of those Tesla robots on the street, I'm stripping it for fucking copper. I'm ripping that bitch apart, bro.
I've never thought about tweakers fucking.
You dumb motherfucker, let that thing go get your groceries. I'll snag it, bro.
He'd be called the Tesla Tyrant, dude.
So that's why the
I'll have a
robots are going
wall
to
of their
turn on us.
heads.
The
Tesla
tweakers.
tweaker.
The Tesla tweakers are going to make what robots and AI hate us.
Elon Musk is gonna be like, "That's not cool, though."
Like beating
That's what
somebody's
you
up.
Be
say
a dumb
about it.
motherfucker, let that thing go out around
Hell
me, man.
yeah.
I'll take it out.
Well, you got some fucking lithium in you, don't you, boy? I'm like, what do you want? Like, I want
soul.
that. I want that battery,
Your
son.
soul is mine.
Hell yeah, dude. Now it's good to be on the same page with the substance. So we always ask that question to bands, just because. You know, if you ever seen the movie The Dirt and then join a band, you're like, let's do fucking heroin, dude. And it's
So
like,
my
hey,
last
don't,
band
though.
referred me as that. We went to Tulsa, recorded a song, and I took them out to a strip club. I spent like $1,500 on the whole band. I'm not going to go into the deep story, but let's just say we had a really good time.
Yeah,
and we went to record the next day, and they're like, so I'm standing behind the glass wall and everything, and they're all in the studio, and they're like, hey, Jeff, you want some inspiration? I'm like, what? And they're like, you know that movie The Dirt? And it was right after it came out. I was like, yeah. And they're like, that's you. I did not like hearing that. I was like, okay, 1987 called, and they don't want that shit. Like, you do. No, that's not okay.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a little sauce goblin, dude. I love that movie. Don't get me wrong, dude.
It's
I
on
love
how
it.
you carry yourself with it, you know?
But it's one of those
You gotta
things.
know how you act and how it fucking.
Don't let strippers
fucks
jump
with
on
you.
your pee-pee and then fucking just keep it toned down a little bit.
Yeah, just chill, dog.
You know?
Look but don't touch, kind of, you know?
If you find yourself in a position of offering a hooker $50 to stomp on your nads,
I didn't offer. She did it for free. She
You
didn't think
may
I
be
would let her
past
do it. And then
Yo,
I like
shout out to
made her
Nitrix,
do
dude.
it.
Fucking sponsor us right
You ever had 6-inch
Little
high
dark, hit
heels
us
just
up.
smash your shit and look with a straight face because you got something to prove to some mean person?
Oh, God.
That was
The
a true
gonads,
story.
dude. Fuck.
So we just, we go to the beach and we ride lime scooters and
It just
eat
worked
Waffle
out. I
House.
mean, Adam's got a wife and kid. I don't do none of that shit. I got a girl, and it just worked out to where everybody was on the same page.
Life does seem a lot more
But-
happier when you're chill.
It
also
does.
cocaine's really expensive now, so you can't really dirt it fully up. So
Not even that it's expensive. If you snort the wrong bag, you just fall down and die.
That's what I
Oh,
was,
dude.
that part.
or
there's
it's all
that.
baby laxative and you're shitting your brains out.
I'm okay with the shit. I'm not okay with the die. The death part.
When you got to test your shit before you do it, that's where
just chill.
Probably don't. and then-
Just chill out.
we might not be in the safe place anymore.
If you got to pull out a chemistry set before you fucking do a bump, just skip it.
And that's
dog.
where we're at. Like, it sounds like a joke, especially like, because I went hard back in the day. Like, no, that's the reality of it.
Yeah, you can't just do a little toot anymore.
Test
So let's go on
everything.
tour and then risk it every time and just go. We got to get a new vocalist. So.
Great. You know,
Oh shit, he died.
tour is over. Yeah, fucking bullshit. Well, I got to piss again, and I think we're about to
Peace,
come
boy.
back to our favorite. Did you
No.
pause it
Oh
yet?
god damn it, dude.
I've been fretting this part right
Our
Me too. I was hoping
favorite.
he'd forget.
This is guitar practice. We're here to tell you the truth about what it takes to get to a player like In Ruins here,
Absolutely.
and this is what it's gonna
You
take.
said, oh, you heard that.
When we come back, Guitar Hero for real.
For real.
And we're back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play our Guitar Hero in real life or whatever.
Real.
Guitar Hero for real. That's it. Yeah.
Full rizzle.
It is, too. It's nerve-wracking. Yes.
Nobody's stressed out in the studio at all. And we're just gonna wing it. I think Heavy's gonna go ahead and riff it first. Nate, what do you got for the
In
hell?
honor of Bam Margera, 96 Quiet Bitter Beginnings by CKY.
One more time.
96. Oh, just look up CKY. Oh,
That'd be the first song.
Yeah.
So did you hear about the thing that just happened with CKY on tour right now and they got
Yeah, they
kicked off of that? Yeah.
Punch the alien ant farm guy or
vocals,
some
yeah.
shit. Dude. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? What a weird beef.
I mean, something had to happen.
Oh no, that was the right tune.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes. This is all nothing but, baby.
All right.
Like,
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah, the rules of the game is you get 1 minute to kind of hear it for the first time, right? And just kind of see what's going on. You can play with it a little if you want to. We'll stop it, go back to the beginning, and
You got to do the whole song?
No, just 1 minute. Yeah, and then we'll just do the same.
Oh, 1 minute to learn 1 minute?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Basically.
fair.
Yeah, it's not terrible. You know, it's good. It's kind of fair.
It's not an execution.
This is
Okay.
No, this
We ain't
is
trying to
more-
murder ourselves.
A full
If
trial
you're,
by fire.
if you're
out here.
really fucking bombing and you're like, I'm not playing this
Oh, I will.
fucking game anymore, you can just tell me, be like, hey,
Throw
I'm
in the
fucking
towel.
done.
Truce.
Okay, and then everybody will know that you did that.
Nobody's throwing a towel yet. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
that's
yet.
fair.
Not yet. All right. You ready for your minute heavy? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I think.
Good song too.
I think here we go.
Arpeggios are done.
Yep.
This is 99 all over.
But the minute's like most of the same thing.
It's the same, yeah. The whole fucking time right here. Dun, dun.
Man, they got the vocals added in here. Someone put some work into this one.
Yeah, they did.
I knew what you're doing, baby. Yeah.
That's a minute, dude. That's a minute. You think you need a second to breathe before we hit the timer?
I can give you a substitute song if you'd like.
That was a perfect one.
I'm watching a lot of Viva La Bam, so I was like, all right.
Okay. Are you about ready for your minute?
Yeah, I'll just do like the first part. They arpeggio.
Are you muted still?
That's most of it.
Okay. Ready?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna mute all the vocals and then we'll run.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Thank God. That fucking riff is gone.
Dude, that riff right there is like.
That's a sick riff. I like that.
Oh, it is. Dude, when that came out, I ain't gonna lie, I'm all thinking.
How the hell would you play that?
Pull out of the front of that?
Bomb, dude.
How would
that
you?
little
How would you
pouch
play
thing
that? That looks
He
so
does
sick.
that,
That looks
those,
so
like-
fun.
I can't speed read that quick, dude.
You got it, man. You almost fucking had it at the second
Yeah.
run
The
through.
first part, I almost
Try it again. Just look at it and
just
try
fucking
it. Try to go
did.
slow.
Yeah,
Well, that's not it.
They do that so fast.
It's a lot easier than fucking.
Yep, that was that. Hey, no, they're getting it, dude. Go home and get that one down. That's a good finger exercise, though.
I got some work to do, I'll tell you that much.
Low CKY. Have you seen the documentary that just came out about Bam Margera's house, about the Viva La Bam? It's on YouTube only.
No, I've been watching that show because it's on one of the things I have for free. So I've been binge watching it kind of, but.
Dude, YouTube for free. Look it up. It's an hour-and-a-half one, and they go through all the shows.
Let them paint the whole kitchen blue.
Yeah, they go through that whole thing about it.
Damn.
And how he was on a bender and like just went wigged
You're not
out.
gonna pick a song that I know.
That's why I did this.
How am I supposed to sight read if I don't even know how it goes?
You gotta listen for 1 minute.
That he didn't know that song. That's the whole
You
point.
didn't know that song at all?
No,
I knew it was-
I'm the only one.
As soon as I heard it, I knew the
Alright, so
melody,
this is
but I
what
never
drop
tried to
rating?
play it.
If you watch Viva La Bam, you'll hear that. Yep, you're already there. Like you're already.
Holy
like,
shit, that's a fast song, dude. Holy shit.
I know what I'm doing, baby. Hey, and guess what? You know why I did that? I'm wearing my spy hoodie.
I like it.
Remember, your own band member picked this song for you.
I have faith in you, brother.
It was not guitar practice. It was Jeff.
Yeah, I just need to hear the rhythms.
Okay. You ready for the minute?
This guy rips it.
Dude, he's.
Oh, God.
I tested him. I
upset.
want to see this for a reason.
Play your guitar for a second. All right. Ready? Here we go. Here's your minute.
He's got it.
This motherfucker. Nope.
You got a minute to listen. You think you can get it? Yeah. 45 seconds.
Keep on going. We did not plan this, guys.
Oh, no.
Are you sure you don't know this song?
I swear to God, I'm in shock too, brother. I did this because I know he don't listen.
It's still gonna be ass, but I think I got it.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, I swear to God.
Nate, you're gonna have to follow him. That sucks.
Fuck, man. All right.
I was testing this. God damn it.
You ready for your minute? Sure.
So this is playing it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
you're gonna
playing
play it with this song.
I got a good one.
As a
for
vocalist,
song,
this
too.
is why I
I got
did.
a good one.
No, we're
for
good.
free.
I got this.
You ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Up to the word string skids, but the
He's over here worrying about that one chord, bro.
Dang, dude.
And now you know why a vocalist like I am. Yeah, we ain't letting this
Are the-
dude.
I just needed to figure out where that. That's all that was.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Makes you want to go home and practice.
That's the point of the whole segment, dude. It makes you want to just go home
It
and
wasn't
practice, dude.
that bad. It wasn't any.
Brother,
We did it
brother.
a little bit. It
Fucking-
sounded enough to be dangerous.
Now
That's
listen to
it.
it,
When I
brother.
texted him, I was like, "We play this game. It's called Guitar for Real. And we try to play and sight read at the same time." And he was like, "I'm terrible at it."
Did we pass?
You should see this guy being the
that's what-
perfectionist
What
that
the
he
fuck
is.
did we
Okay,
pass, dude?
I'm a
Jesus
perfectionist.
Christ.
You
Go
should
back
see
to
this guy on
the go back to
stage.
the go up a little bit because I want to hit that other part.
Tell me where.
Up, stop. So that.
Oh, just easy as that.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
like that,
okay.
kids.
Yeah,
Just like
Hey,
that.
you don't actually have to practice. You just got to be just like Trevor, and everything will work out.
You just do it.
I mean, it doesn't sound good, but I think that's the idea.
I think that's the idea.
God damn.
You
dude.
have a bunch of musicians
You got the-
looking at you right now, you piece of shit. Like, what?
God
He's
damn
so
it.
fast, dude.
That's ridiculous.
It's because I hold my pick like a dumbass.
He thinks about other things.
So-
I got stupid picks too. I use these really fucking retarded big ones. And then
Well,
I-
no, how I hold it.
like this.
So when you strum, there's an edge of the pick that's slightly down. What edge is that?
the front part,
The left, technically, yes.
yeah, like this.
Yeah. Go the other way.
Why?
What
Yeah.
the? What the
I don't.
hell?
I don't know.
You do like
That's how
I
you
hold it
learn
with
fast,
my
right
first
there.
two fingers.
You
it
move your
backwards.
fingers and you learn.
What's
That's what I just heard.
What's difficult about it is the. I wasn't pitch shifted. So that's spite and drop G, not A. But
fair enough.
Oh,
the pinch harmonics, I have to flip my thumb around. So that was. So if I'm doing like. I have to flip my thumb around like that. So that's fucky.
can't do
But
that.
because I can hold my pick like this, I can hit it as hard as I want and as fast as I want because the back edge of the pick is down.
What a thing. Wow.
totally.
I wouldn't
reverse.
recommend doing it,
That's interesting.
but
said
I
don't
tried
do
to.
that,
I
but-
tried to hold the pick like a normal person, and it just doesn't work.
I always just so to my left, I point that down when I'm doing like triplets, like blam, blam, blam,
Yeah.
blam,
So
blam,
when
blam,
I'm doing
blam.
fast, like when I'm playing our,
So you're literally
You hold your-
it's
backwards.
the opposite way.
What the fuck?
And I've always had
dude?
every guitar say, no, you need to do this, and I felt forced. But that's how I've always played, is just same down, same
But
like
with
that.
I hold it with two fingers.
Yeah, like that.
So then when I
Instead of doing like everybody's always, yeah, I'm doing it just.
so that's why I have to use these picks because they're like they got like a almost like sandpaper.
I use these and I modify them. They're 3
Oh, I
find
used to
your own
use
pick.
these.
Yeah, they're 3 mil, and then I
Yeah, the
heat
big
a knife
stubbies.
up and I melt cuts into it so it
I
doesn't
got
fall into my
I
stupid
went to
hands.
Harbor Freight, got a little etching tool, and got
Pull it
the
up. Pull it up.
got a little etcher that I used to do. But then I found these.
Is that
You gotta play the entire song.
Look at the bass tab. What's the bass tab? I might be able to.
You can
I
do
don't
it,
know.
Nate.
I'm curious.
Dude, honestly, you put a clinic on.
Just a shitload of 12s? All right, yeah.
You really did, Trevor. You put a clinic on.
Yeah.
you did.
Do we do okay?
That was
Dude,
fucking really
that was
good.
amazing.
That was
brother.
really
Like,
good.
that-
It sounded weird to me.
I did
so-
this to be a smart ass, and you just knocked it out of the park. Like,
You already
fuck
got the
you.
tone for this, dude. I don't know what your rate sounds like right now. So, are you mic'd up?
Yeah.
You mean to turn him up a little bit?
Is that what you sent me a Snapchat of? I don't want to listen to my back.
No, I didn't. No, it was before that.
Yeah, turn his rig up a little. Just the master volume heavy. All right. Okay. Alrighty then, buddy. Are you ready for this?
Load 12s? All right, good.
Yeah, do we want to do this one or do you want to pick something else?
When in doubt, 12 it out.
Yeah. Yeah, just tune it up for him. Hey, are you in E flat or E standard?
Standard.
E standard.
Well, nothing changed.
Yeah, nothing up here changed. It's just the actual sound coming out of the speaker.
Yeah.
I thought it transposes
Yeah.
the tab.
All right, Nate,
This
you
is
ready
gonna
for
be-
your 1 minute of listening
Yeah.
before your execution?
Your 1 minute of listening before a lot of 12s.
Oh, yeah.
12s and 10s.
You can do this. Just stay in time, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's
And then there's a
really
10
Hey,
and a 7.
those rests count in the beginning, though, right?
Yeah.
No.
You can knock that out.
No, we're starting right here.
We're going to
at
fast
34.
forward it a little bit, okay?
Yeah, it can't be. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you got him easy this time.
That was
Yeah, you did.
nice.
Hey, is your volume knob turned up on your...
Whoa! God!
You just crushed everybody's car speakers.
Play those 12s again. I can just hear that. My bad. We didn't do any sound checks on the bass cab track, so. Alrighty. Are we, Nate, are you ready? Okay.
Are you
just stay in time.
Are you ready?
Okay. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. That's your minute. Hey, you actually stayed in time.
Oh, you
really
didn't
well
bomb
with
as
that,
bad as I
actually.
did.
Well,
I mean, he got off really
to be
easy.
fair,
Yeah.
he pulled
really
it up
easy.
trying to fuck with me, and I was like, nah, I feel good about this one.
The old doom metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got one for you, Brain. It's not crazy.
For me?
Yeah.
Hold up. Jeff,
Hey, what's up the vocalist doing? Fuck it.
you trying to hit one? You trying
Let's
to
hit
hit a
it. Let's do
guitar
it. I
riff?
mean, why not?
Trying to hit a
Yeah.
guitar riff?
Let's, guitar, bass, I don't
Guitar,
care. Pick one.
bass.
Y'all pick one for me and then pick what instrument. I don't even care. Let's
right.
do it.
Drums,
I'd
but
be
you can
honored
only
if
use
you-
your mouth.
How long's it been since you played a guitar? Or any of this? A long time?
I'd say a year.
Bro,
we're
pull
gonna
up one of our songs and then he has to try to play it.
What the fuck? No, don't do that to me. Do not do that to me.
I'll teach you how to play it.
Hold up.
Hey.
The dip can is
Oh,
truth.
Judgment.
On means guitar. Barcode means bass.
Come on, bass.
All right.
Pick it.
Come on, bass. Damn.
Yeet.
Guitar. Sorry.
No, I'm good with it.
You got options, whatever you
Which
want.
one do you want? We got a lot.
Less strings is probably the better.
Well, I just saw the one that was plugged in.
The dime, dude.
You want to pick? We got a bunch of them.
Oh, yes.
We got a thick one.
Bass, no pick. Guitar, pick. All right, let me get you.
I doubt there's tabs for y'all songs, huh?
No, I can just teach him.
You want to teach them for a minute?
You can play one of ours. Our shit's easy.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
your
So
guitar.
you want me to do like the Spotify for one of y'all's then?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna,
good,
we're
you're
gonna
good.
switch. He's talking
Hey,
into it.
wait. Just what you're gonna do is turn the volume knob all the way down, and and then just start strumming, and it'll sound like you're playing.
Hold up. You're trying
Just slowly
to cheat.
see my finger motioning down. All right, guys, y'all are seeing me play our own music.
Is that what's gonna happen here? What song? What song do you want? I'll pull up the Spotify just for a backing track.
Yeah.
If you want it.
Yeah.
If you want it, we'll do it in real time because that's how we've been doing the game.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the easiest one.
Do you need 1 minute to listen to your own song?
Maybe wisdom down.
Sure.
Oh, you need a strap, huh? Oh, it's behind you there.
I like strap-ons. I see everybody caught on. That is actually, I dabble in a lot of things, but that's not the thing.
Hold up. Say that into the microphone.
I said I dabble in a lot of things, but strap-ons are not what I dabble.
You heard it here first. He doesn't do strap-ons.
That's the one and only, I think, out of the kink world.
That's the one and only. He does not do that. He will not do that, and he does not do that.
I mean, everybody has a price.
Can you do a pinch harmonic?
If you can do a pinch harmonic, you're out of here, dude.
God, you know how long it's been since I've done that?
You got it, dude. You got it.
That's fine. Okay, so Heavy Wins the Crown. All right, does their minute start? Listen to it, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. Just feel it.
Oh, so I'm learning. Dude, I'm doing. Okay, no tabs, guys. No tabs.
Give me a good 30 seconds.
He does get a
And
buff
then
for
I'm
no
gonna-
tabs.
Yeah,
He
he's
gets a
doing no
solid
tabs.
buff for no tabs.
Yeah.
Plus
All right.
5 dexterity.
Give me 30 seconds. I Heavy Wins the Crown. You'll have
30
to-
seconds?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
we'll
I'll
do-
give you. He will play this perfect.
Okay.
Swear to God, I better.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's open. One.
On me or not?
You want me to start the
One.
30 seconds whenever the playing starts happening?
Yeah. Palm one. That's gonna be bomb. So it's 85, 75.
Oh, same string or this?
No, yeah. 85 on the same string.
And then this one.
Yes, sir. So this is all zeros and ones. 5, 6. Play the total of them. 5, 6. And then that bottom. Don't worry about this. You're gonna hit this. Alright, we're good. You got this.
I have no idea what
No,
you
you
just
got
said
it.
to me.
No,
That's-
you know the song. Open
Yeah.
G,
Yeah.
and then palm mute on the 1.
And how many times do I hit each one?
You know the fucking song.
No, just how many times each one? Just tell me that.
Bum, and then 8, 5, 7, 4.
So only hit that one
8, 5,
twice.
7, 5. Yeah,
Okay.
and then 8, 5, 7, 5.
Yeah, and I got that part.
Yeah.
But what do I do?
Is it
with that
loud
part?
enough in the
Do I
room?
tremolo pick that part?
I bumped it up a
No.
little.
Bum. That's it. Go down. 1. Hold on. You got this.
You
No
got it,
tabs.
bro.
Yeah, okay, so I was right.
No, I don't.
No. Oh,
6, 5.
6, 5. Okay.
Improvise.
So,
You know the song. You got this. That's the best part. It's mainly just zeros and ones and then blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, you got
All right.
this,
He's
dude.
got it.
never done this, guys. Let's do it.
Ready
Yeah,
for a
Guitar
minute?
Hero for real,
For a minute.
with no
There you
tabs,
go.
for real.
Just go up to that, and then it's bum. 5, 6. Bum. Pinch on the 5. The pinch harmonic, just go to the 5th on the 3rd string. Pinch it. Yeah, you don't gotta bend it like that, but yeah. Vibrato. Give me some vibrato. Beautiful. I love that right there. All right, you got the whole song. Hey, and then we're gonna skip ahead to the solo. Then
I
we'll
have no
teach
idea
you.
what I'm doing, guys. I'm the vocalist. Let's do this.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
teach
he's
you how to
the
sweep
vocalist.
after
Here we
this.
go.
Okay?
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Fucking good, dude.
Impressive.
No, you were in the pocket there for a minute. The first
right.
part for sure.
Yeah, I was
All right,
amazed
we're
by
good.
the whole thing.
Yeah, dude, you got it, bro.
Get out of the, pull that out of your pocket. Pull it out of your pocket. All right, now you gotta
I'm
hit this,
so
the
impressed, dude.
sweep section.
I swear to God, I'm not playing anything. I haven't done a pitch harmony.
All you're gonna do,
Well,
Yeah, I was
fucking
amazed, dude.
all
I was
you're
like,
gonna do
holy
is
shit, he's doing it.
just swoop. All right, so that's gonna be about 2 minutes. And
Okay, if I do that, I need you to go.
if you do that, I think I'm out of the band if you do that. But okay, I'm cooked.
All right, guys, you got it first.
There it
I
is.
think I still have a job.
The first
I'm pretty sure you have a
vocalist
okay.
here in guitar practice history that ever played Guitar Hero for real.
Wait, that was the first?
Yeah.
I like being people's first.
We've never made a vocalist play guitar in here.
There will be a plaque. God damn it, there will be a plaque.
Until the next one comes in and just totally annihilates. I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, dude, you
Can
never
feel my
know.
sweaty fingers?
You
I was
never
sweating
know.
during that, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you feel that?
You get the heat on you,
man.
dude. You're like,
Oh my
fuck.
God.
I did. I was all leaning
It's
into
our
the
easiest song.
Oh, yeah.
I could have done Soul Breaker or Flatline. Flatline, you probably wouldn't be able to do.
I could, yeah, because I have that one in my. Well,
monk-
Soul Breaker, that whole beginning part.
You gotta count the monks singing on the time though. You would have been all right.
Was
Yeah.
he sweating that bad?
No, he does
mean,
that every.
I always do it, but
Wiping his neck off on his guitar?
I always
It's
do
like,
it.
get this dirty man's
Oh, you
hands
should see
off.
every show, every
I keep
time.
this upstage with me. 'cause
Yeah, he
it
keeps it
just-
on stage. Every song, he'll wipe it off.
If that's a thing, man, that's your thing.
Dude, you know what I kind of do
We all
sometimes?
have OCD.
So I used to rock climb a lot, and I had a bag of chalk around.
Yeah.
Dude, I dip my little fingertips in that shit because the pick keeps kind of getting out of control. That shit sticks to you like glue.
That's why, dude. These
I never thought
picks-
about that.
Where'd I put them? Oh, these
Let me see that
are
thing
the
real
best
quick.
things ever.
Oh, shit.
It's a Jazz 3 size. How those are yours are jumbo.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal Jazz 3, but they've got almost like a sandpaper finish. to
Damn,
them.
dude. That's kind of nice.
You will not drop it.
No, it's like sandpaper.
Let's see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here. Brian, check this out.
I went through a stretch of using. Have you ever seen chicken picks?
No. Tell us
They're
about that.
they're supposed to be Jazz 3s, but they're bigger because like the butt end that goes into your thumb is wider.
Oh.
But it's beveled like an Ernie Ball Prodigy pick.
Okay.
They sound really they feel really good. They're just what the fuck did you do?
I pretended I put it on my PP.
Oh. They sound pretty good.
I put it in his mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah.
And this is how you get along. with
Everything
bands.
I just kept dropping all of them. So then I found these and I'm like, these are the best thing ever.
Yeah. Do they make a bigger one of those?
That's what
No.
she said.
Well, I guess.
And if
count
I
me
had my
out.
way, they would be a little bit thicker with a stronger. I really like Prodigy mini picks.
Yeah.
They're just too small and slippery.
Yeah.
So if I could have that kind of bevel on this, a little bit thicker.
These Dunlop 2.0s that Zeb was using. Shout out Zeb, Suffocate the Skies.
Hell yeah.
These got a real sandpapery finish to them.
What is that?
Huh.
Yeah.
Y'all are the first to hear it, but we just got the old Dropbox drop for our next
Hey, there
social
we go.
media post.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Drum playthrough, guys.
Ooh, hell yeah, dude.
Professionally recorded and in the studio and everything. So
You
it's
guys
gonna
are
be
making real waves, huh?
What social
trying.
medias are you guys all on?
all.
Pretty much everything
Well,
other than
not TikTok.
Twitter.
Oh shit.
Twitter and TikTok. We're not.
Damn it.
But I do
Those
TikTok
are the
for my
two I'm in
business.
charge of.
See, I want to.
We say all of them, but really it's just Facebook and Instagram. But
Damn it.
no, he is.
Yeah, TikTok. I'll repost your shit.
Yeah, I want to
TikTok-
because I do TikTok for my business,
Yeah,
and I'm
and that's
good at
just the
editing.
kind of
Okay,
way.
sweet.
That's just the way
I'll
things are
follow
going.
you on there if you want. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Feed the algorithm and feed the beast. You gotta let it do its thing,
I
dude.
thought you were gonna do a vocal cover.
No, this is guitar practice, dude.
That's
I mean, dude, we can do. I can only imagine.
Get the Hall of
Shania
Notes up
Twain.
there. Get the fucking Hall of Notes up
Dude,
right now, dude.
man, I feel like a
Man,
woman.
I feel like a woman,
Dude, that was my first
Nailed it.
crush, dude. Honestly.
dude.
Dude, I remember me and like my dad and all his friends were watching the Super Bowl, and she came out, and I was like, I don't know what's going on
Who
with my
is
body
that?
right now, but
That was Jennifer.
I feel like a
Aniston.
real
I
boy.
dig it. Dude. I felt that woman that day.
Lava
She was
girl.
wearing. I felt her,
That's
dude.
insane.
She was wearing fucking silver fucking
Oh, I
boy
know
shorts.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Rachel Ray, dude. I fucking used to get
Rachel Ray.
I was a little kid. I was like, I don't
Hey,
know
Rachel Ray back in like 2005 was like.
I was a little kid watching that shit. I was like, I don't know what's going on. But
Dude, what about that
Who is this
Italian one,
woman cooking?
Giada?
I want to fuck this lady by her lasagna.
Dude, bet it smells real nice.
What's that one that got in trouble a little bit? Giada? She was the Italian
I was
one.
thinking of Betty White.
No,
It's a Paula Dean or something.
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen.
Paula
Yeah,
Deen,
shit,
yeah.
Edward.
Careful, that's cancelable offense these days. Rachel Ray, Jesus, man.
I'd still bust the brakes off that.
Hold up. Rachel,
Hold
if you're
up.
listening, he doesn't mean that.
I mean,
Pull up Giada.
holla if you want.
It's Giada. She was fine as fuck, dude.
Was no longer.
Probably still though.
She hanging in there.
Yeah,
She did
Not as
real
bad
good.
as Rachel Ray, but I mean, yeah, she all right, you know.
She looks a lot better.
she ain't no Rachel Ray.
She looks a
but-
lot better than the bomb I just committed in front of you guys. I'll tell you that.
So happy you went first and not me.
My turn.
It's always the first ball. It's just the way
Yeah.
it goes.
It's a major icebreaker.
Yeah.
If the conversation's not going super great, we're going right to the fucking guillotine. You know, you gotta go right to it, dude. We gotta see what people are made of.
Yeah,
you know
we're
what
just
I
gonna
mean?
jump to it. Let's go.
Yeah, like all right, this conversation's getting dull.
I mean, the whole point of it's not to be like, oh, these guys suck. The point of it is to be like, you literally can't just make something
You can't
out of
just do
nothing.
this.
Yeah.
No.
Can't make it out of nothing. It's something that you guys haven't played, you know, that none of us have played. The point is, you have to practice.
Well, if you don't
You
know
really
where
do.
you start,
Yeah.
if you don't know where everybody starts, like how is it gonna feel okay for somebody who just picked up a guitar, who went to the pawn shop and was like, I want to rock, gets a fucking Squire Strat and a bullshit amp, and then doesn't understand what's going on? You know what I mean? Then we've all been there. It's literally where we've all started. Some of us are closer to the starting point than others, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
The point is if you practice, then you can rip sick fucking riffs like you hear in
And that's a guarantee.
In Ruin singles.
You practice, you will get better.
You know, it's
You
a
will
long
get
road,
there. Yeah.
but it's definitely fun.
It's a painful long road, but
I mean,
Yeah.
that paired with the right kind of paint on your guitar.
Oh,
it does
so that
everything.
pink kind of got incorporated. I got a pink suit. We like pink kind of became a thing after that guitar. Like we have pink in our like stuff. And, like,
My
yeah.
only complaint is this isn't bright enough.
You should paint your whole body pink.
Yeah, when
Like
you're
a
ready
big
to
pink
fully
guy.
commit, you let me know.
Just all pink,
Yeah,
I
It's
like
all
it.
pink, dude.
I like it.
purple boxers. And
Industrial neon fucking pink, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
the lights reflect.
show up to work the next day, and everybody thought,
Yeah,
like,
I own a
what the hell
business and
did
go
you
there, and
do?
it's just, why is this guy pink? And I'm in a business meeting for $30,000. You know,
I'd feel real comfortable
pink.
about my job. I'd be like, all right, he's pink.
Hey,
I'm
that's
good.
why I tattooed up my company name on my face. I mean, I got tired of people saying, well, you got to fit into this cookie cutter thing. You got to do this in order to be successful. And you know what? No.
Who told you that? The thought police?
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, you can do what you want. Paint
You can
body
just
paint.
do stuff, yeah.
If
It's
I
true.
hire a guy to build a house and you show up, I'm confident. If it's
Yeah.
some dude in slacks and a fucking
They're trying to sell it. to you.
blazer, nah.
Yeah.
Beat it.
He's never picked up
Beat
a
it,
hammer in his
punk.
life.
Beat it.
Nah, that's true.
I need a real motherfucker building this house.
People are like, people always, at first they'll look at me and like, oh God, this dude's like got his head tattooed and stuff. But give me 30 seconds of just talking, and I can look at who that is, what area code I'm in, and I'll fit right on in for you.
Hell yeah. Well, the thing is like if you really think about it, it's not like I don't know of very many successful metal bands that have came from like trust fund kids,
No.
because it's
No.
fucking brutal.
You need something to write about.
That's it. You got to have emotion in this shit. Invest in.
It's not going to work. It's not
Just
going
like
to
that
work
Soul
if there's
Breaker
nothing
stuff. Like,
in there.
you're not going to do that as a trust fund baby, right? Something like that.
You're not going to write a poem with a pool boy's fucking leg. You're not going to write a suicide note because there's algae in the pool.
My
You know
daddy
what I
wouldn't
mean?
buy me a Lamborghini.
Weird.
so angry.
Yeah. I'm so mad.
He only got me an F-150 and not an F-250. What a bitch.
No, he didn't even give me the King Ranch.
That's why I said the King Ranch is exactly. I didn't get the saddle leather.
What? Send it back.
Honestly,
I guess it's
worth
time to write a metal song. Like it just doesn't work like that,
Oh man,
it's a hard road, and you know, for people like us on the outside looking in, we do really appreciate it. You know,
Yeah.
it's, I mean, get a blue collar job. Hopefully, they allow you to have one earbud in, and what are you going to play on that? You know, violin, maybe. But I mean, is that how you actually feel?
I mean, if it's not for bands like you guys, you know, I mean, where else would anybody else pull inspiration from? Like, none of these big bands came from fucking thin air. They all came from exactly where you guys
Fighting
started.
tooth and nail. I mean, look at Lorna Shore and look how big they are right now. And I mean, I've been listening to them for how long and how many different vocalists, and you know, it's a road.
It does not come out of nowhere for anybody, you know.
I didn't tattoo my head for a reason. My hair done. It takes a while.
It's a labor of love, and
I appreciate
it's a
having
humbling
people like
thing.
you
It
guys,
really,
absolutely.
yeah.
and I mean, and just y'all even putting that in the category. I mean, that's more of an honor, more of a blessing to me, especially. I mean,
I'm still highly convinced we suck.
Oh, we do. You
That's
should hear
the-
our conversations along
After
with each
every,
other.
that's the worst thing about the in-ears and the whole like sight reading that shit. I could play a 99% perfect show and then get off the stage and be like, I fucked that up.
And what's funny is I can
Every
hear him and I'll
single
look
show.
at him. I don't mean to. I try not to. He'll like
Every
do something.
single show.
Don't look
Because you only hear the mistakes in your in-ear, so it's
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that just means that you have drive.
Yeah, those in-ears, when I do, see, I don't know about you, but when I'm having my in-ears in, I literally try to duplicate, especially because sometimes, you know, like half the set, I'll take my backing vocal track and just leave the click track in because I like to get in tune with the crowd and hear the crowd and feel it. But I try to, when both earpieces are in, to sound just like the album, minus like the little echo of the drums behind it. But that's what my goal is every show is I want it to sound just, I mean, if I did it there, and I can't do it live, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't fake it.
Preach, dude.
Wow. Good words of advice.
Well, guys, I can't thank you enough. We really appreciate you coming out here and giving us a chance to interview you.
Thank you.
Fucking hang out. It's been a fucking blast. We hope you guys have had a good time.
This was an amazing time. Like, guys, like, thank you
was
for
cool.
having us on. Like, this right here
Absolutely.
was my first podcast, and I was looking forward to this since we were talking about it. And he's like, "Are you sure you want to go? I mean, it's a guitar thing." I was like, "Oh no, I'm going."
Yeah, dude.
Like, I was
love
honored
that.
for you guys to even ask us.
Oh, God.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no idea.
That's how I feel. Like,
No idea.
That's why I kept it. My fucking email got fucked up. I'm like, I don't know if we're still on. Like, I was looking forward to it. And then I saw that there was like 3 emails
we
I
were
missed.
bragging
I'm
to each other, like, "Hey, we're gonna get on a pod." Like, we were stoked.
You're fired up. You're fired up.
We were fired up.
I feel like a fucking imposter right now.
No,
Hey, that's
I
how
mean,
we. Hey,
I mean, it's the
that's
same
crazy.
shit.
That's
Like
so
every
sick.
fucking
Yeah.
every podcast started somewhere else. So it's like we're gonna do what
Yeah.
we can to promote it and
I mean,
take off.
the way I see it personally, it's like if I see a badass band, it's like somewhat my job to be like, I need to promote them. You know what I mean? Because no one else,
Same.
no one else is gonna come and do this shit for free. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck about if I get paid, if I get sponsorship,
Here for the
anything. I
fucking
just,
community, dude.
In the music world,
I
if
just
you're
want to
wanting
help
to get
this
paid,
community.
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
Take a seat. It's going to be 12 years.
Although,
Yeah, literally.
DistroKid, we did open it up while we were on tour. We were finding out we are getting some money a little bit on top.
Congratulations,
of
dude.
Not a
That's
lot.
great.
Not a lot, but
a
your not a lot is. It was 10 times more than I expected to be in that fund.
Good shit, man.
How do you?
It's
how do
over
you make-
1,000
How do you make
from
money
that.
from? How do you make money from the band?
Merch.
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 That's really merch. Really
Buy
is.
You guys have a
Fucking merch.
GoFundMe or anything like that we can plug and a cash out?
Come on the show.
No, come out to
on
a
the
show,
show.
man. Have a good time. See us hang from the ceilings.
We'll do.
or-
I mean, we even
punch
do.
each other.
If you buy 2 tickets, we'll give you a shirt. We just want people to come out. That's it.
That's seriously. If you
So
buy
sick.
more than like we set certain tickets for certain shows because you know you can sell tickets and easier to other shows. But
Yeah.
I mean some shows it's like, dude, if you get 3 tickets, we'll chunk you some merch just so you can wear it like a billboard.
Go to local shows, buy the merch, support your local bands. The biggest bands in the world started, maybe not right here at guitar practice.
Right fucking here.
Right
here
in
at
guitar
it
practice.
happened. It
Right
happened.
here. Mark the words.
That's crazy.
With that being said, Nate, where can they find us at? Let's shut this puppy
Shit,
down.
everywhere. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, of course, Apple Music, any streaming platform. And now we got TikTok and Blue Sky. Please go hit up the TikTok because you know how they be. They fuck you. So hit us up, like our shit.
Chinese.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to close this episode out with Oklahoma City's own In Ruins.
In Ruins. You guys mind if we close out with one of the songs here?
Sure.
Which one?
Pick one.
Do you care?
I said Bound.
Bound? All right, we'll close it out
Shabari
with
song.
Bound.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. And is there any shows you guys want to plug before we're off air completely?
Shows will be coming up. We're going to hopefully try to sneak one at the end of the year. Nothing's announced yet, but we will be releasing new music soon.
Okay, sick. Let me
tracks
get
in
this set up.
Send them our way.
Good to go.
We'll plug them.
Actually, yeah. All right, guys. Peace.